like talk for like an hour because I can do either. I've been an SOS to the world. Give us the organic sauce. Talk an hour. Okay, so you just want me to yap. All right. If you guys in the chat, I've never heard Luca this calm. Yeah, it's a new Discord, so I can't show them my other side. All right, so if you guys want, also, is this dude gonna announce it or what? Does he want to announce the call or like? Does he want to start the event? Bruh, the moderators cooking, cooking me, dude. At the start the event. All right, I will start yapping, and if you guys want me, if you have any questions or you want topics for me to discuss as well, I can do that. And then if you guys want to raise your hand, come on stage, whatever, we can also do that. But I'm gonna start off. So, who am I? What is my story? So, I'm originally from New York. Got into dropshipping in high school when I was like 16. Found it on YouTube. Thought all these kids were capping about it. I had done like 20 different side hustles. So CS:GO, I traded a bunch of skins. I was doing a lot of like reselling, sneakers, streetwear, botting, Yeezys, Supreme drops, all that good stuff. Like every other kid in New York, got into the first hustle of online money. 18, started, got my real estate license, was running two different internships and trying to drop ship with Facebook ads. Shit did not work. Um, and then basically lost money. Started a tech company, started a startup, raised some money for that. That failed. Ran like four different agencies, whatever. All those failed. Eventually, I stumbled into organic TikTok marketing, which is now what I'm kind of known for. So this was about 3 years ago. This is January 2021. So I started my company Rise slash Solstice. I can talk about it publicly because I don't run the company anymore. So I'll just give you guys all the sauce if you want. And that company is a caffeine vape brand. So it's called Rise slash Solstice because we had to change the name, funnily enough, which was super sick. Um, but I can show you the website if you guys want, behind the scenes of what we were doing. And all of the stuff that I'm about to talk about is covered in my YouTube channel as well. So if you guys want to check that out, here, let me share my screen. Can you guys see this real quick? Yes, no, maybe so. So this first video, I made $2 million with this product because we did about $2 million in revenue. And then all these videos are literally just yapping. So they go over everything. So everybody sees my screen? Yes? Okay. Yeah, please tell people if they can't hear to use desktop because you just can't use mobile. Discord is glitched. All right, so this is my website. Funnily enough, I sold the brand a year ago and they still haven't changed the website, including some things that were fucked up. Like if you look here, is this because we had a photo, like my Fiverr guy photoshopped it wrong and I didn't bother to change it and they still haven't fixed it. Like this is like cut off wrong. This is too large. Like there's so many issues, but they just didn't fix that, which is super funny. This picture we took literally when before we launched the product. This was the first iteration of the product. We took this picture like 2 blocks from my friend's apartment, and we still haven't changed it. It's been like 4 years, right? Yeah, this doesn't have a comma because the guy was Indian. They didn't change it. Now we have like 100,000 customers. So there's like so many issues with this, but super funny. They never changed it, and apparently, I don't know. Some people say they're doing well. Some people say they're not. I don't know. But they're cooking, and we did this basically all on TikTok. So on TikTok, if you look up Rise New York, let's see if this works. You go to Rise New York. There's a museum, but this is basically how we ran the company. So I'm giving you guys some like behind the scenes sauce. If you want to do brands, this is the exact way that everybody does it. We launched this. The first originator was really Andrew Tate, but I launched this with my roommate, the guy who ran Tabs Chocolate. So if you guys know Tabs Chocolate, we were starting to do this before anyone else did it. And now it's kind of become the trend, and everybody does this, where you have a million different accounts that are all the same thing. So this is only letting me show like 10 of them, but they have like 50 accounts. Yeah. And each one of these accounts is trying to go viral and has a different creator on it. So I don't know why these are private, but Tabs also, he sold the company, so we both sold their company similar times. We both lived together. We both kind of like scaled our brands at the same time. He was doing sex chocolate, so they would have different creators. So like this is my friend Sydney. She's done 300, 400 million views. Last month she made about $100,000 in profit just as a TikTok creator, because she's fucking goaded with it. I mean, like look at these views. 4 million likes. Like they guaranteed made 50K, 100K just from her videos, right? So imagine you have Sydney on one account and then people on a different account. You have 100 different creators all at once cooking, right? So we were doing the same thing. And then Solstice, we had to change the name because we got sued. And then Solstice Bars, 100,000 followers, 40,000 followers, 4K, 12K, right? It kind of starts to add up, even though each one might be pretty small. And this was actually the account that I first started, but you're gonna have to go really far back to see all my videos. Like we're probably not even gonna find them. But I made the first videos myself, so I started going viral for all these videos. Just selling this like caffeine vape, and then I was running with all these creators. So I started hiring one creator. This guy here, my friend Key, he made us $30,000 in the first month in revenue. So I paid him 10% of that. I paid him $3,000. So he made 3,000, making a couple TikToks, a week, right? He put in probably an hour a day or less, and he made $3,000. He had three other clients, so he was making about 10K a month, and we were doing well because we were doing about 50, 100K a month. But it all started out from me making TikToks myself. So I think a lot of people fuck up. And this is literally my friend, like Santiago. Like we filmed this at like my friend's apartment, right? This is like me in my apartment. This is me in my apartment. This I filmed at like my school's bathroom, right? So you see, I already learned how to go viral. Now, granted, it wasn't crazy, right? We're doing 50K, 100K, 2 million, 80K, right? This is just 200K. Like my first video got 200,000 views. And this was super lucky. I didn't know what the fuck I was doing, to be honest. Like these videos are terrible. I'm not even going to show them because they're really bad. But like it's literally horizontal black screen. Like look at how terrible this shit is, right? But it cooked because this was so long ago and it was just super authentic and real. And that's kind of been my vibe with everything, is just be authentic to it. And you don't have to be an amazing creator, and you learn over time. Like these videos were pretty shit, but they got better and better and better. And then I hired creators, and then we showed them how to do it. And we started a ton of trends. So one of the big things we started was like shipping out all these orders, like showing the story time, right? This was a big one where it was like at the beat drop, you like switch between things. Shoving the vapes off of like your table, that one was a huge one. People like waking up with the rise, that one was big. There was a lot. The putting the vapes in water, that was a huge one that people are still doing today. And that shit really fucking cooked. And we realized if we were like early to things and then you could make a lot of trends rather than just following the trends of everything else, those would do well. But of course, we also followed the trends, right? So you could do food coloring and put the vapes in there, right? New year, no Nick. So like it was in January. And then we're going to throw our vape in the trash. And this was like a trend as well, right? So we just kept doing that more and more and more and more and kept cooking and cooking and cooking. And then over time, ran that for 2 years, did about $2 million in revenue. Good amount in profit, probably 30% profit margins. And it was basically just me running it and me and some creators. And then at the end of it, sold it last year. Didn't have like retire my mom sort of exit, but it was a pretty good exit. And then now I started a new brand, which I can't talk about, but I do talk about that brand a little bit in this video. So we scaled that brand from $0 to $1 million a month in 4 months. So 3 months ago, yeah, I was making about 1 million a month, and that was all organic as well. That brand does about 2 million a month now, or it did 3 million a month. I don't work on it anymore. My partners work on it, so I just have like a piece of that brand. And then I started a new brand a month ago that's on TikTok Shop. So all this to say that over the years, this is if you want to watch this video, I go even more in depth. This is just 20 minutes, step by step, how I made $8.6 million online. Literally just go through everything. This was when we did $121,000 in one day. I was just sleeping on my mom's couch, like for real. I don't own a car. I don't go to like go clubbing. I don't have flashy shit. I don't get the yachts and all that stuff. We just blow up TikToks and then blow up brands, right? So that's kind of our vibe, and that's what we've been doing for the last 3 years or so. And I've realized that my niche is just like interesting viral products and then partner with creators that can make that shit go viral. And then we run a bunch of accounts. So we're still doing the same shit. Literally, I've been doing the same shit for the past 2 years. It's just kind of evolved. First, it was on Shopify. Then my last brand was on Amazon. And then my new brand is on TikTok Shop. So it's kind of evolving as things are going on, right? Let me see. What the fuck is this? I don't know what's going on there. Yeah. So how do you get ideas for TikTok? So That is what we call a creator brief. So a creator brief is basically like a Notion document we make that includes all of the viral videos, and then you use that as inspiration. So let's say you're running a new product. Let's say it's like the Galaxy projector or some shit, right? So we're gonna go to TikTok. Let me share my screen again. I'll show you exactly how we make a creator brief. And this is like one of the most important parts if you want to like do well is it all starts with the creator brief. Okay, so let's say we're running the Galaxy projector, which fucking somehow is still going viral. This was like a month ago. It's still cooking. Oh, this might be a different product. Um, I don't know what it is, but yeah. So let's say we're running the Astro Galaxy projector, and we're like, what are we gonna do? So literally, we would just search up Galaxy projector, and then we would sort it. I can't do it on computer, but you would sort on mobile, like what is the most viral videos in the last 3 months, and then you would make a Notion document with this. That's like the Galaxy projector, and then you would put the top 5 to 10 videos, and then you would also say what are the characteristics of the videos that work well. So for instance, this is an example. All right, so you could see, okay, one example here, it works really well because they have a super big room, floor to ceiling windows, high ceilings, and then the POV, so it's like kind of relatable. So that's like one thing. The second thing would be like, this is an unboxing video, right? Where a guy's like talking about it. I think this is a TikTok shop video. And she's just showing it off, right? So this is a very different style. So you could say, okay, here's one style, which is we have this thing, and then it's like POV. You did XYZ, and then you show the transformation, right? Before and after. The second one is her kind of unboxing and talking about it. They both did well, right? So you can now see that there's a couple different examples, right? Now we have a different one where it's just showing there's no before, it's just the after, and then they maybe have a different projector where it's like doing this with like an audio, right? So now we're assembling all the different things, right? This one's a fucking tutorial. They're all different types of videos. So you would assemble a Notion doc, which is basically just a Google Doc. You would take the links for all of these, put it on the Google Doc, and then you would say 1 to 2 sentences for each one. Why do you think that this went viral, and how was it different, and how would you recreate it? And the goal is, let's say you're making one video per day for a month. That's 30 videos. So if you have 10 videos or you have 5 videos, you would make 3 variations of each one of those 10 styles. And then you'd have your 30 videos. And then it would either be you making that for that product that you're running, or what we do and what I do now is I don't make the videos anymore. I have a manager and a team and creators. So rather than me making the videos, I now have 30 creators who are making the videos. So I would give that brief to my manager, who would then give the brief to the creators, and we would make sure that the creators are making variations of those videos as well. Right? But if you're just starting out and you don't have a manager, you don't have a team, you don't have creators, you've never gone viral, make that brief for yourself and then start going on. Right? And then every week, as you're making those videos, you would want to assess on your account what did well, right? So let's say we're going back to Solstice as an example, right? Let's say you're running this main account and you're posting some videos and you're like, okay, how do I decide what I'm making? What did well? So let's say you posted these videos, 5 videos, all 2,000 views, 5 videos, all 2,000 views, 5 videos, 23,000 views. Okay, so what the fuck is going on here? So clearly the punished my sister for vaping thing, that angle, that hook works really well. So we should make more of those, right? And then the explanation, they contain no nicotine, right? That also did really well. Relatively. I mean, 20K, 14K isn't great. But we're basically trying to figure out, we throw a bunch of shit at the wall, we throw 5, 10, 15 videos against the wall, and then the 23,000 views, okay, that did a little bit better. So now we're going to double down. So this is what we call like the 80-20 formula. Again, this is kind of some sauce that a lot of people will not talk about. So what you want to be doing is 80% testing new ideas. So that brief, let's say you start off with those 10 videos. You've never made videos before. All 10 of those videos are new ideas. And as soon as one of those videos does better than the rest of the videos, that goes into your 20%. That's now going to be your repeatable content series. So those are more of your winners. And then you're going to be testing more videos. So you're constantly testing, repeating winners and new stuff. If you only do your winners, then you're going to get fucked because eventually they're going to die out and you're not going to have new stuff. If you only do new stuff, you're also going to get fucked because most of it's not going to work. So you want to test a balanced ratio of new stuff and winners. And then you will constantly be cycling your content brief. So every month you should make a new brief because you've now made those 10 videos and you've seen, okay, of those 10, 8 of them flopped, but 2 of them did well. So now we're going to have switch out the 8. We're going to keep the 2 that did well and, change it for the 8 that are going to be new ideas. So then again, you would literally search up Galaxy Projector again, and then you would find the most viral videos. And we wouldn't use this video because we already did. We wouldn't use this video because we already did. We wouldn't use this video. But let's say we would use this video, right? Best $10 ever spent. Different style again. So now you would add this to the brief, right? So you see how that makes sense? Can you show us how you put it into Notion? So it's like really basic. It's just like a Notion template, but I can show you on like a Google Doc, right? So go to Docs. Let's do like a blank document, right? So this is like a creator brief. This is the same thing in Notion. Notion is literally the same as Google Docs. So let's say we go here. All right, so now we're going to do like video 1. And then explanation, best $10 I ever spent. And it's just like long form explanation video showing product. Do you see this makes sense? You're just going over what is the video and then a slight explanation, like one line for it, right? So like this one would be like, boom, tutorial, XYZ, blah, blah, blah. And then you just do this for the whole thing. So you just do this for all the videos and you just keep this doc for yourself. And then every day when you're like, what video do I make? You already have the videos here. So you're doing the research. This should only take you an hour or two. You do the research. And then every day you just go, okay, I'm going to make one version of this. The next day I'm going to do one version of this. The next day I'm going to do one version of this. So it's very simple. If my videos are getting 200 views, am I shadow banned or my videos just ass? So shadow ban doesn't really exist unless you're like mass deleting videos, you're making a bunch of new accounts, you're doing some bullshit like that, you're not shadow banned. Shadow ban is just an excuse that bad people use to justify that their videos are bad. So it's hard to tell yourself that your videos are bad, but your videos just are bad, unfortunately. So you just have to get better content. That's just how it is. So even Mozzie, so Mozzie's in our creator program. Mozzie's a fucking beast, right? He's telling the truth. They are indeed ass. When you're posting videos by yourself, how many videos should we post each day? So this is a common question. It doesn't matter. Typically, it's like 1 to 2 videos per day, but it doesn't matter. I know some people that post fucking 8 videos a day. I know people that post, one video every 4 days. Sydney blew up a product on TikTok Shop. She was like the 5th biggest affiliate in the world, and she posted like 15 videos in a month. She didn't even post 30 videos. It was just those 15 videos did so fucking well. Whereas there's other people posting 5 videos a day that are getting 1,000 views. So really, you want to post consistently. We typically say once per day, but you'd rather post good content than garbage. How much do you pay each creator and where do you find them? So we have a Discord where we have like 10,000 creators. So I post in there. We have a job board. So I would post for my brand. I literally just did this a month ago and I said, hey, I want creators for this new supplement that I'm launching on TikTok Shop. I got like 15 creators and then I hired them. The typical pay structure for creators, I'm going to outline this on the doc. So let's do like creator pay. This is also sauce that people will not tell you about. Okay, so typically it's like a sliding scale based on views, right? So 0 to 1 million views is going to be like $300 plus 20%. All of these are going to be plus 20%, right? Let's say it's like 2 million to like 10 million views is going to be like 500. Let's say like 5 million. And then like 5 million to 20 million, it's going to be like 750. And then let's say like 25 million to like 100 million, it's going to be like 1,000, 1K. And then 150 million to like 300 million is like, 1.5K. And then 300 million plus is like 2K. And all these are plus 20% as well. So how this works is it's $500 and this is retainer for 30 videos. So you're getting $10 a video if they have like no views. Once they start going viral like consistently, then it's like 500. Then it's like pretty good. Then it's 25. Now also all of these are like with good content. I must stress it has to be good content. So for instance, a lot of people will come to me and say, "Oh, I have 300 million views," and it's like, but what the fuck is the content, right? So some motherfucker, bro, this dude has 57 million views.
Let's try it.
Yeah, so like let's say he posted that video, he got 57 million views. Does that mean all of a sudden he should deserve $1,000 a month instead of 300? Not really. Like the video's decent, but like one video got you 57 million views and it's like fucking 10 seconds of you cracking your back. So you also have to look at the videos that they're saying. So I always ask for a portfolio in addition. And you gotta see, and then I discount it. For instance, a lot of drop shippers will have like really shitty videos that just get crazy views, especially this backcracker, right? 8 million views, 50 million views, 17 million, like 55 million views. It's nuts. But my goal is I pay them 300, I make 3,000, right? And then I give them an extra 600, you know? And then the percentage is from link in bio or TikTok shop. Luca, I am dropshipping posters. Do you think that is a good product or should I change it? I don't know. The way that I would define products would be if it's going viral recently on TikTok, right? So you'd have to check and see what fucking poster is going viral. I don't know the name of your poster, right? So it kind of depends on whatever the fucking poster is going to be, right? But probably not. Where do you find supplier? The private good ones. To be honest, like Zendrop is fine. Weo is fine. Um, like there's a bunch of suppliers. If you need a supplier, I don't know if Paul has one in his Discord. If not, we have one in our Discord that you can use. Or you can just DM me and I'll give you my supplier. I don't really give a fuck. And I can also give you my 3PL. If you guys have a brand, I'll give you my 3PL that I use. I met those guys in person. They came to my birthday party like a week ago or a couple weeks ago. Really good dudes. So they're very chill. Drop tips for TikTok shop affiliate as a brand or as a creator. Does warming up an account actually help? Not really. It doesn't really matter. Warm it up for like 30 minutes, an hour. I find most creators just use warming up as an excuse if they're just procrastinating. When would you say is the best time to contact influencers to become your affiliates? Are you talking about TikTok shop or what? What's the context of that? TikTok shop, I would get a bot. If you need a bot, I have a bot. Just DM me. I can put you on mine. But it is paid. It's like $500 a month, but it's a really good bot. And then you can do that from day one. Contacting normal influencers on TikTok, I probably wouldn't until you're going viral and you have a proven formula. Yeah, Notion is better because you can drop the video links and it will show up. Google Docs, I'm just using an example because I don't want to pull up Notion. Is it easier to go viral in bigger countries? Yes, but not India because it's banned. But yeah, I just, in the US would be the main country. Like try to get on US. Where I live, TikTok shop isn't available. Will normal TikTok work? Yes. I made $2 million with normal TikTok. How do you find a winning product? Just search on TikTok. Scroll on TikTok. There's here. I'll go through all the methods actually. All right. I'm literally giving you guys everything. Okay. So how to find winning products? There is a couple ways to do it. So we got PP ads, Minea, exploding topics, Google Trends, burner accounts, Etsy, AliExpress, IG/real. Okay, so Amazon movers and shakers. This one's self-explanatory. Just go to Amazon. I don't have an Amazon account, so I'm not gonna show you. But just look up Amazon movers and shakers, and it is a section of Amazon. Let me see if this works. Yeah, so this will literally show you the top 10 trending products on Amazon based on category, right? So this is up 300%, 400%, right? Now these, most of it's gonna be shit. I'm gonna be honest, but you can use that. PP ads. Hopefully you guys have heard of this, right? It's just an ad spy tool. This will just show you all the ads on TikTok. You're gonna be competing with everyone else, but it's slightly better. I know a lot of people that use that. I'm in a program with these guys who've done 8 figures. They only use PP ads. Minea, same thing as PP ads, probably more expensive. So you can just browse ads. They're just ad spy tools. Those are super easy. Exploding topics. This one is my favorite personally. So I use this for brands. It will show you shit that's blowing up on Google Trends. So for instance, sea moss gummies, super interesting. And you can do by multiple years, like 5 years, whatever. I have the pro plan, so you can get like 3 months, which would probably show you more trending stuff. But it will also show you stuff like AutoDS is like a drop shipping software company. So super interesting. Lion's Mane is blowing up. Cold Plunge is blowing up. Grounding shoe. So any of these you can use as examples. I use it more for brands, right? Because it's like supplements, product. Like you might not be able to drop ship this, but it's really good for long-term trends. Google Trends, kind of same thing as exploding topics. You can also get this. This is a good Chrome extension. So keywords everywhere. When you search anything, it will show you the Google Trends for it. So on the actual search. So very valid. Burner account method. This is where you make a new TikTok account on your phone, and you only use that TikTok account to scroll. So you don't send your friends memes. Don't look at the girl shaking her ass. Don't like do anything. Only use it to find dropshipping products. This one is the best, but it takes a fucking while. It will take a while, and you can get stuck for a while. But like people will literally, I know people on my Discord, they were scrolling for 3 hours a day, but they found winners and they ended up doing 5, 6 figures with that. So it takes a while, but if you want to fucking be dedicated, product research for TikTok, I'm gonna be honest, is the most valuable because if you find an easy product, it makes your life so much easier. You don't have to be a great creator to go viral on TikTok. You just have to have a great product and be a decent creator. Etsy, same thing. AliExpress, you're just scrolling on Etsy or AliExpress. You guys should probably know what that is. IG in real life, a lot of products we found also have been from just real life, hanging out with friends, girls, family, whatever. I saw like girls with the sunset lamp, right, almost before it blew up. I wasn't really drop shipping, so I didn't do anything with it. But I saw a girl with a sunset lamp on her desk. If I knew about that, I would have been like, oh, I could have ran that, right? Instagram, you could just see like Instagram ads, Instagram reels, whatever. So there's a lot of ways to do that. The Woody hoodie. No. How do you prevent from being scammed? I don't know what that means. By who? What is your server? It's in my bio. So if you right click on my name and go to profile, collectivecore.com. I'm not here to show my server though, so I don't want to do that. Is going viral on TikTok Shop different than organic? So the way you go viral on TikTok Shop is TikTok Shop will make your videos go viral if you're getting sales. This is the difference from organic. Organic, it doesn't care if you get sales. Organic is based on watch time, retention, and like, comment, shares, right? So if people are watching the video and they're interacting with it, it's going to do well. TikTok Shop, that helps as well, but the major factor is if you're actually getting sales. So you want it to actually convert, that makes the video go viral. What do you do during the day when you have managers and shit? So I manage the managers, and then I also do some of their individual tasks if they're like failing, and then I also focus on like product development, focus on like banking, relationships, finances, hiring other people, customer service, like higher level shit. Most of the stuff is now focused on like dealing with suppliers, dealing with finance, finding new products, launching new products, design, and then making sure the managers and the creators are doing their jobs. Does it matter what country you target? You can't target a country with organic. You just post the video. I just started organic. Does having link in bio affect conversions? No. We did $2 million with link in bio. And I know my friends have done, collectively, of the people I know, have done multiple 8 figures with TikTok organic having link in bio. My roommate did close to $10 million. My other roommate did another $2 million. My neighbor did another, $1.5 million. All organic, all link in bio, all Shopify. And Shopify, to be honest, is kind of shit. This is the sauce, and I'll tell you guys. Shopify is really bad. Shopify is the worst. So Shopify average conversion rate for organic is 0.5% to 2%, which is very bad. Amazon is better. It's closer to 5, 6, 7%. And then TikTok Shop is like 10%, 12%. And it gets boosted. So I would not, unless you literally don't have any dollars, if you have no money, do organic, right? But I would probably say if you don't have money, you should be a creator and get paid as a creator. And then I would start an Amazon brand or a TikTok Shop brand rather than doing dropshipping. Do you have an SOP for creators to make the content, or do you just ask for their portfolio? Well, I give them a brief. And then I will also have my manager, and you can do this yourself, would be when you hire the creators that you should review their content every day, or not every day, every few days to every week. You're fully TikTok, not IG at all. So we repost stuff on Instagram and YouTube Shorts as well. This guy got a course. I don't have a course, but I have a Discord. Can you please explain the manager again? So the manager is our best creator. So to be a manager, you have to have like 100 million views, already do 10 to 20K a month. So you have to know what the fuck you're doing. I'm not hiring like random people to be managers. And what those managers will do is they will help me hire the creators. They're going to help make the brief. They're going to do announcements. They're going to do calls. So these calls are going to be where we're going to have all the creators in one call. And then those creators are going to all post their accounts, and then we're going to review their accounts, me and the manager. The manager is going to lead. I'm going to just provide support for like larger stuff. And the manager is going to review their account and tell them, okay, this was good, keep doing that. This was bad, don't do that. This is the brief. Here's an example video you should make. So they're always providing new ideas, and they're providing support when they're doing well, and they're providing criticism and feedback when they're not doing well. So the manager's role is very, very, very important. It more important than the actual creator, because we're gonna have 30, 40 creators. On my old brand, we had 120 creators at our peak. And at Solstice, we had 75 creators at our peak. So you can scale this pretty high. Second best social media platform to post videos besides TikTok, IG Reels, then YouTube Shorts, then Facebook. in that order. Kalo data is also good. Kalo data is also good. What's up, Eros? Um, Best TikTok Creative Center and Google Traffic. No, TikTok Creative Center is I don't use that. Is there a difference in the type of organic content for Instagram and TikTok? We repost shit from TikTok to Instagram. So literally the same. What's up, Jackson from the collective? Let's fucking go. Yeah. I mean, dude, here's the thing. Our Discord used to be free, and I respect Paul for making his Discord free. I just found that we focus on quality over quantity. So we don't have, thousands and thousands of people. Because of that, it's a much higher quality Discord, right? So in our Discord, we have brand owners that do $100 million a year, multiple of them, and a lot of brand owners that do 7 and 8 and 9 figures. They're not really in free Discords just because it's a little bit higher quality. So our Discord was free, and then we made it paid just to focus on the quality. If you don't want to join, totally fine. I'm not here to fucking sell my Discord. I'm just here to give you guys value, right? And I really appreciate Paul for making his free because that's fucking fire. We had it free, but then we changed things around. Do you have a YouTube? Yes, it's my name, Luca Washenko. So I'll show you if you guys want to check out the YouTube. You want to see Luca Washenko. This is my YouTube. I need to post again. I haven't posted in like a month. But this is my first video on how I made my like last brand. Then this is what I was making when I was doing $1 million a month with my other brand. This was all the side hustles I started. So like I started like 25 of them. They all failed. So those were pretty good. This goes more in depth on the exact TikToks that I made and how we did that, as does this video. This video is talking about the side hustle that I think you should start, which is being a TikTok creator. If you want to make your first $10,000 online, I actually don't think you should do organic dropshipping. But, a lot of people on our Discord do TikTok creation stuff. And then this is literally step-by-step how I made 8.6 million. So, I mean, kind of goes in depth. This is like what it was like to do $120,000 in a day in revenue. We probably did, $30,000, $40,000 in profit in one day while I was sleeping on my mom's couch. And then this is all the courses I bought. Most of them were scams, and then the few that were actually good that changed my life. And I think most of them aren't available to buy, but if you want to check them out. So this is my YouTube. Post on there occasionally if you want to check it out. Can you talk about the things you've failed on? Yeah, exactly. So all the side, I failed so many times. I literally failed. The most recent failure was like, so I had my brand that we scaled from 0 to 1 million a month. That one's now doing about $2-3 million a month. But I don't work on that anymore. So my new brand, we started that and we scaled from 0 to like 100K in like 2 weeks. So we went from 0 to like 10K days in our first week or two, which was really good. And then the product got banned and then I couldn't get it back. So that was a failure. And then I started a new one and that product also got fucked. I couldn't get it off the ground. We got it to like 3K a day. Couldn't get it off the ground. I'm now on my third product in the last like 2 months. So in the last like 2 or 3 months, I haven't really done anything in this new brand. So that would be the most recent failure. But for that, I mean, I have a whole thread on Twitter about how I got scammed out of like $50,000 because I was trying to start a car rental business and the car got totaled and it got fucked and everything. So that one was terrible. I started another agency where I got fucked and they stole $8,000 from me. I started another agency. The guy literally lived on my couch for 2 weeks. I brought him to a frat party for the first time. I showed him a good time. I literally housed him, fed him, whatever. And then we started an agency together, and then he just didn't fulfill. I signed 20 influencers with over 30 million followers on TikTok, and we were going to build brands with them. So we were going to build dropshipping stores and Ecom brands with all these influencers. I was getting all the influencers on board. He was supposed to make the website, get the product, all that stuff. He just never did it. So that agency failed. That was like another failure. I've lost so much money with crypto. I tried to do day trading. I failed with that as well. I've tried to do almost every other business model. I spent $10,000 on a software company, spent 8 months in development, and then it was a TikTok software, and it failed. We just couldn't make the software, and I lost $10,000. So I've lost so much fucking money. I've failed so many businesses. I failed so many side hustles. The vast majority of things I have done have failed. And then there's a few things that have actually succeeded, and that's been TikTok and e-commerce related. Ecom aside, how are you health-wise? Heard some sad stuff on your channel. I'm pretty good. I need to cut. I was bulking for the last 2 months, so I'm kind of fat, but I need to cut. So that's the goal. But I put on some muscle, which is pretty good. Like I'm pretty fucking bulky right now, so I'm trying to cut a little bit. Get back in the gym because I was sick. So I haven't been in the gym in like 2 weeks. So I was sick and then I was traveling. How many times do you test a format before quitting it? Probably four or five, I would say. When you do a brand on Amazon or other marketplaces, you just put Amazon link in bio. Yes. So our last brand that really scaled the hardest I've ever scaled a brand, that one was just Amazon link in bio. And the benefit of that was that the link in bio for Amazon worked, but then if people also just searched it on Amazon, that one also worked well. Is it possible to scale to seven figures with dropshipping? Yeah. I mean, my brand wasn't dropshipping, but it was white label. So it was basically dropshipping. And we scaled to $1.5 million a year with all organic. What does it take to get there is just doing the same thing for a while, finding a winning product that can get there, building a team around it. So, and the team doesn't need to be big, like literally just customer service, operations, VA, and maybe like a web designer, supplier. And then for me, it was creators. But if you do Facebook ads, you could literally just do it yourself. You could run the ads and then get UGC creators. For me, it was building a team. So to get to, we were at our peak doing 250K a month, uh, about 80, $90,000 in profit. And that was from 40 creators. 50 creators, probably like 40. And then me just kind of like managing that. What are your three biggest mistakes you've made in your ecom journey? Trusting the wrong partners. I mean, dude, I've been scammed and fucked over so many times. And then shiny object syndrome because I started so many different things. And the real thing was just like do TikTok and ecom, sell shit on fucking TikTok. Like that is my biggest thing. That's what I've done the best at. So just I'm gonna stick with that. My new brand is selling shit on TikTok, and I'm gonna keep doing that. And then the last thing would probably just be like focus and get actually staying like locked in on stuff, not getting distracted. How did you do 0 to 1 million? What did you do first to last? So like we made the product. So we found the product on Amazon. It was scaling and it was scaling with like a bad team, bad marketing, whatever. So we made the product ourselves, made better design, whatever, put it on Amazon. And then we just hired 40 creators. I hired a manager and then all those creators started posting videos with the product. And then we started doing like 100, 150 million views a month on TikTok using the same strategy I talked about. So we gave them a creator brief and then we tested a fuck ton of different formats. We probably tested 50 different formats. Of those formats, we found five that worked and really one or two that did really well. I'm not going to tell you guys what those are, but you have seen them on TikTok. We basically started like three or four different trends that have now done over 1 billion views on TikTok across our accounts and other accounts and other companies that have copied us. And once we ran that, then we just rotated and we just milked the fuck out of those content. But the first month or two was hard because it was like literally testing 50 different styles and none of them were fucking working. And then they found the one or two that actually were. So I'm telling you exactly what we do, what we literally just did. This was like 6 months ago. I'm doing the same thing now. And we got, from 0 to 10K days in like 2 weeks. We got banned, so it kind of got fucked, but like that's the same thing. Do you think organic has higher profit margins? I mean, I know it does. What do you mean? Yeah, it's always gonna have higher profit margins. It's just a matter of scaling. That's the biggest problem. Most people thought organic couldn't do 1 million a month. I think my brand or my last brand is gonna do multiple 8 figures a year in just organic, like no ads. So I think it definitely changes the game. But a lot of people thought, okay, you could only do 1 million, 2 million with organic, and you have to do ads. But I don't think that's actually true anymore. Do you make the website as you launch the videos, or do you test to see if it works first, then makes the website? If you have like no budget and you're just starting and you're dropshipping, then just don't make the website. When we launched, like we spent like 10K on a website, but like that was because we had a lot of money when we were starting, right? Because it was not the first rodeo. If you're just starting out, don't make the website. Save your money, save your time. Just try and figure it out. Once it starts going viral, then make the website. You can make the website in like 4 hours, and just get Shrine theme or Sense is good. Do you know the logic behind Oliver getting off organic? I don't know. He's doing like software now. Not sure what was happening with that. Yeah, my side company is we do raves. We throw raves in New York. So the frat party was the least of that. What would you recommend to someone that wants to start selling products using influencer marketing? Should you start making videos yourself first, or can I directly start contacting influencers? Yeah, so like I don't use influencers. So the creators that I use are not influencers. They're internal creators. So they're just people running accounts for my brand. So if you looked at the example of the Tabs chocolate thing, right? Those are not influencers, right? So if we look at Solstice, each one of these accounts are different accounts with the name Solstice, right? You see all these accounts are like, they're the brand names. These are different creators. So these creators are just creators in my Discord. I showed them how to go viral, me and my partners, and or they already know how to go viral, and then we hire them. They're not influencers. If you want to work with influencers, you should probably just reach out to them on Instagram and then negotiate rates for getting paid. And you're going to need like virtual assistants who are going to do that. Have you tried trading or stocks? Yeah, but not well. I just do crypto now. And I just like long-term investments. You're lumberjack? I don't know about that. Is it still worth it to work with Instagram theme pages? Yeah. So actually, that was part of the reason. That was part of the way that we scaled to 250K a month was with theme pages. So on my first brand, the highest day that we ever did was 34K, and that was spending like 8K a day on theme pages because my friend in Arizona has a theme page network. So if you guys want access to the theme page network that I used, you can send me a DM. But it's minimum $10,000. So if you're just starting out, it's not going to make sense. But if you're a brand and you want to scale with theme pages, let me know because he was the guy who helped me scale. We were doing like a 3-4 ROAS, doing like 30-40K a day. So it was very good. Opinions on paid TikTok ads, they're a really good supplement to organic. So if you're going to do Spark ads, that works really well. You already have the social. A really good example of this was Soulset. Let me show you. This was like the sunset lamp. These guys fucking killed it. They first blew up with organic, and then they just scaled with the organic stopped working, and then they just scaled with ads. So fucking the 130 million, 100 million, 47 million. This was mostly with ads. I'll be honest. Yeah, and they're still posting. But Solset was a really good example of using TikTok ads, and they kill it. How do you make sure Chinese manufacturers do not ship products that are harmful to health? I mean, you can't, right? Like a manufacturer agreement's not going to do anything. Like, what are you going to do? You're going to sue them in China? Yeah, I mean, good luck with that, right? So like, all you can really do is get samples that work, and then you can get a QA agent, you can get a sourcing agent who can like QA it, but like that's also going to be a little bit tough. It probably would be like a third party potentially. It will just dramatically increase your cost and the lead time as well if you're going to QA in the US because they have to ship to your QA, then the QA is going to inspect it, then they have to send to your supplier or your 3PL. So I didn't. I just went with samples. They worked well, and then I was just monitoring reviews and everything, and we never had anything. But we just had a good partner. So that's why it's tough. I wouldn't do like supplements or inhalable stuff again if I was going to do it again. I wouldn't do that from China. I only do like US for anything that you're going to like eat. If you have a good amount of liquid cash, how many creators would you recommend starting with? So I with my new brand, I started with 20K and that got me about 40 creators. So if you want to start with that, it would be 20K. And if you have a lot of cash, DM me. We can set you up with creators as well, depending on your brand. But we do have a placement program for that. What's your thoughts on TikTok maybe getting banned? I think it's overhyped. I think TikTok might eventually get banned, but it's going to be in 6 to 12 months, and then they have 6 to 12 months to divest. After that, one, they might sell to a U.S. company. They've said they're not going to, but you never know. And then two, they're probably going to take this to Supreme Court or appeals or whatever. So it's going to take much longer than people expect. All I need is 1 to 2 years to really blow shit up, and then if you have an omni-channel brand, it doesn't matter if TikTok gets banned. IG Reels is going to have their own thing. YouTube Shorts is going to have their own thing, and then you can scale into paid ads. So TikTok is just going to be a launching pad for everything else. With life advice, would you tell your 18-year-old self, fucking buy Bitcoin and do TikTok? Or just do the same shit. I'm happy with how my life has come now. I mean, there's kids younger than me making more money than me, but like everything else is like pretty chill. So I don't think it's that terrible. But really, it would be focus on the one thing that actually works and stick with that. So I wish I would have stayed with dropshipping. I gave up because I failed. If I had stayed dropshipping from 18 till now, I would be much richer, much more successful. So I would probably say that, and then pivot to new platforms as they come. If you choose between organic dropshipping and TikTok Shop every fucking not even close 100x better. I mean, I'm doing TikTok Shop right now, and I'm not doing organic dropshipping. Right now, that depends. If you don't have the money for a TikTok Shop brand, you can't dropship on TikTok Shop. So if you have no money, right? Obviously, I have enough money where I can start a brand, and I'm basically drop shipping brands at this point because I can launch a new brand for like 5, 10K, and then it's like maybe it fails. Okay, whatever. We just launch it to the next one because I launched a brand for like the first brand was 5K and we made 100K. So now I have 10 more shots on goal, even if those brands all fail. But if you only have 5K, like maybe don't do that. So like be a creator or drop ship. Do I need a second phone with a US SIM card? Yes. So you need a VPN and then you need a SIM card. And that's going to be the Lyca Mobile, Lyca Mobile on Amazon. That's what you should get. How would you scale an organic dropshipping store that's doing 20K a month? Make more TikToks yourself, hire creators to make more TikToks. I mean, we scaled from 20K a month to 250K a month doing that exact strategy. And then try and get it on Amazon if you want to order brands. Let's say I have a product that works in organic. When should I look for creators and building a team? Well, what does work on organic mean, right? Like if you're doing 20, 30, 40K a month, just yourself, that was what we were doing, right? I got it to 50K a month myself. And then I started hiring creators. So I would probably not do it under 10K a month. If you have 10, 20K a month, and you have 5 10 million views, then I would hire creators. Use the money that you made instead of using that 20K in profit and then buying a fucking table at the club. I would use that to hire creators and then build a creator team and then scale that. Where can we find the best VAs for ecom? Um, Online jobs at PH or Upwork. They're not hard to find. Just don't pay $3 an hour. If you pay $8 an hour, you can get an actual qualified customer support person. Very, very easy. Here, I'll show you the two examples. So onlinejobs.ph. It's $60, but it's worth it. This is for Filipinos. They are the best customer service agents. Is it Filipinos, right? And you just look up fucking customer service for Shopify. And I guarantee you they've worked with dropshipping stores. The other option is Upwork, which everyone talks about. I don't like Fiverr. Fiverr is like garbage to me. Upwork is like slightly better Fiverr. So Upwork, this is where I got my designer from. This is where I got a lot of people from. So they're very solid. How long do you stick with a bad creator? 2 months. Ever bought something super expensive? I spent $5,000 at a table multiple times in 1 month, and I regretted that. Yeah, that was a regret. But then I took my family to Costa Rica, and I spent more money, and I didn't regret that. I'm like, glad I did that. I spent multiple thousands on like Christmas presents. Didn't fucking regret that. Probably regret buying my car for 50K, and then I got totaled the next week because I was trying to rent it out and make some money, and I got scammed. So I'm currently suing that guy. But it cut out. Could you please explain again? I don't know what he's saying. Would you saturated dropshipping product work on TikTok Shop? Yeah, if it's not on TikTok Shop, I think it would, because TikTok Shop's a different algo. Uh, Join Luca's server and get a job. Yeah, if you want a job, we have a job board in my Discord. So if you want a job, and there's so many people hire from there. Like I said, we have 7, 8, 9 figure brands. We have drop shippers. You need brands to hire. The problem is most Discords don't have brands to hire, so everybody's just drop shippers, all trying to get jobs. But it's like everyone in the food stamp line. But there's no one who's like actually giving people the money, right? So in our we have both brands and creators, which makes it a good ecosystem. How do you go about finding reliable suppliers? Alibaba is the easiest one, and then you just have to talk with them and get samples and just work with them, and you have to take the risk eventually. Like order an MOQ and see how long it takes, see their communication, see the shipping times. Do they try to fuck you over? Do they do weird stuff like that? And then you work with them, and then use like the Alibaba like pay. So you pay an extra fee. It's kind of like PayPal, and then in case they fuck you over, then Alibaba will help you out. But it's just trial and error. There's like no way around that, other than getting people suppliers. But no one's going to tell you their supplier, right? Like I'm never going to tell you guys my supplier, right? Because it's like that's the close to the best. If you started from zero again and have had 5K to your name, what would you do? Okay, so this is a good question. How would I answer this? How I'd make 10K if I had to start from zero. Watch this video. It's 22 minutes long, and I go into exactly how I'd make $10,000 if I had to start from zero. So go to my YouTube channel, Luca Washenko, 30 minutes. It's a better example. That's a better answer than what I can answer right now. But I just watched that video. If you had to choose between organic dropshipping or TikTok Shop, just answer that. So 100% TikTok Shop, unless you don't have money. You need at least $10,000 to start TikTok Shop because you need to order inventory. You have to pay for creators. You have to pay for a bot. You have to pay for free samples. You cannot start TikTok Shop for like $1,000. Like it just does not happen. So if you don't have $10,000 that you can invest into a brand, then be a creator or do dropshipping or watch the video. Thank you for the answers. Thank you for guys for asking. And I'll stay here as long as you guys want. Who's that random Therio? Isn't he your student? Isn't Nick Therio Paul Hahn's mentor? Or am I tripping? Soulset Media stacked. Yeah, Soulset's a fucking nuts. How do you find your winning products and products worth branding? I went over this before. Let's see. It's not showing up. There was a Google Doc, but effectively, exploding topics is a banger. I would use exploding topics and Kalo data for a TikTok shop. Kalo data. How do you make your content creators that make videos for your product don't scam you? I pay them after 30 videos, so I don't pay up front. Now, I do that because I own the server, right? So like they have that level of credibility. They know I'm not going to scam them, right? So I'm going to pay them after 30 days. If you are just a random dude, you probably have to pay half and half. So we usually pay half after one video and then half after 30 videos. And then pay with Stripe or PayPal, goods and services, so you can get your money back if they scam you. What do you mean by TikTok Shop? Like look up TikTok Shop on the internet. This is gonna be a tough one if you guys don't even know what TikTok Shop is. Okay, so this is TikTok Shop. I would just look up a video on YouTube. What is TikTok Shop? Because I feel like that's too beginner for me to go into. What advice would you give your 13-year-old self? Be a kid. I see too many 13-year-olds that are trying to make 10K a month, and it's like, bro, you don't need to make 10K a month at fucking 13, bro. Like, I would say like stick to like the side hustles and shit. I'd probably tell him to do drop shipping, so he'd be a goat. But I would also tell him like don't focus just on all this shit. I see these people doing the fucking Andrew Tate. Oh, school is for like the weak. I need to grind. I need to lock in. It's like, bro, like chill out, play some fucking video games, like hang out with your friends, like be a child. You know, it's a precious memories you make. Any tips on how to win store closures from TikTok Shop? Like what is store closure? I don't know what that means. Are you getting violation points? Are you getting listings suspended? Is your entire shop getting taken down? Like what is happening? How do you become and market yourself as a creator? Well, you become a creator by making videos on TikTok and going viral, either for your own dropshipping stores or for other brands. You don't need to market yourself as a creator. You can just message brands in my Discord and then say, hey, I'm a creator. Here's my portfolio. And there's a whole job board where people will message and say, I'm looking for creators, right? That's super easy. The way you become is just be a creator, right? Like run your own dropshipping brand and then make videos and go viral or be a creator for someone else. When testing, would you cut up videos from other brands or make your videos yourself? I would do it myself. If I'm doing paid ads, I'm 100% ripping content. So I've ran paid ads dropshipping before, so I've done Facebook ad dropshipping. And the way that we did that was we would take viral TikTok videos and then run those as ads, and then I would edit them myself in CapCut, and then I would also edit like viral videos and put them together. And then if those worked, then I would get my own creators, UGC, and whatever. But for TikTok, I would always use creators in the beginning. When making TikTok ads to scale my dropshipping store, should I create ads that look like the organic content I'm posting? 100%, bro. It should literally be the organic content. The ads should be the organic content. How long is a call gonna be? I fucking until it goes, bro. There's probably gonna be a recording. So, what car did you have? So I had a 2016 C7 Corvette Stingray LT1, bright red. That car was a banger. Drove that bitch for 9 months. Ended up losing 10K on it, but that's just the way things go. The other car was a C43 Mercedes AMG, all black, kind of a banger. They were two opposite cars, right? Like the European versus the American, the red, bright red, flashy versus the all black Batman. One was in New York, one was in Arizona. The all black car got totaled from the first person that rented it out. The guy that I was using to help me rent out the cars didn't have insurance, and he didn't get insurance from the person who totaled it. The guy who totaled it literally just fled the crime scene. They put the car in a fucking lot in the Bronx for 4 months and didn't tell me that it was totaled. They kept telling me they were going to pay me, they were renting it out, whatever, this and that. And I was in Arizona, so I didn't see it. And then I came back and I owed the guy $8,000 to get my car out of the lot. The car was totaled, so there was $50,000. And I also paid the guy like 15, 20K. So in total, I lost, 60, $70,000. I'm currently suing him for that money. Quite fucked. But the C43 AMG fire and the Corvette also fire. And the C8 is even better. So I would get a C8 as well. C8 is like cheap supercar. You can get a C8 for 70K and it looks like fucking rapper cars. Like it looks like a $150,000 car. And it's, 60, 70. When do you start getting creators? Once you're doing like 10K a month, and you have viral videos already, or if you have budget, I launch with creators, but that's because I've already gone viral. I already have money, right? So I can launch with $20,000. But if you only have $5,000, I would make videos yourself. I would make your own TikToks, build up the bankroll, start going viral, and then bring on the creators after that. Could you please explain the TikTok Shop algorithm again? Yeah, so TikTok Shop, the algorithm is slightly different than normal TikTok in that it takes into account the watch time and the likes, comments, and shares, but it also takes in majority the sales that you get. So it's more based on the actual sales of the product than it is on the views. Do you fuck with Jordina Forgain? I don't know who the fuck that is. Yo, would you mentor? Hit my DMs. I do consulting calls for $300 an hour, and then we have a mentorship, but it's expensive. So again, not here to promote that, but in my DMs if you need. But it's not gonna be cheap. Because I mean, we know our shit, right? So like, it's not gonna be free. That'd be like a waste of our time. But if you guys want free, you have this fucking Discord. This Discord is sick, right? Like these calls are fire and $0. You do not need to pay for a mentor. You do not need to pay for a course. I did $1 million online with fucking nothing. It was just me, YouTube, and trying to figure shit out. I didn't know anyone. I didn't even have a Discord. I didn't know like the Ecom Discords existed. I used Discord for League of Legends, right? I never paid for a course or anything. And then as I started making more money, then I paid for courses and mentors. But like you really don't need it, especially if you're just starting out. How do you get a supplier? Alibaba, and then search in your supplier. How do you do business with private supplier? Well, it depends on your supplier. Typically, it's going to be on WhatsApp or it's going to be on Skype, and then you just connect their app to your store, and then they fulfill the orders. And then they should give you, tracking numbers on your Shopify. Should be pretty easy. When you're ready to invite people to stage to ask questions. Yeah, let me just go through these. What about TikTok ban? Answered before. I don't think it's going to be that crazy. How did you learn what you know? Doing it for 4 years. Failing a million times, making every mistake possible, and then I learned things I actually did well. And then also courses and mentors, but that was like 10%. 90% is like doing it myself. Would you mind sharing your payment structure? I already did that, so just watch the recording. What was his YouTube name? Luca Washenko. It's my name. So if you click on my profile, my Discord username, just type that into YouTube. It's my full name, Luca Washenko. How long do you usually keep your videos? I don't know what that means. TikTok Shop is coming to Germany. Are you planning on participating? Well, I don't speak German, and none of my creators do, so I don't think I will be. Is it possible to start scaling with Facebook ads with $100 to $300? It is possible, but I don't think it's realistic. Right? It is possible you run a Facebook ad for $10 and you make $100. Is that realistic? No. I think what's more realistic is you start with $1,000 to $2,000 and then you have income on the side. Why did Mikey call you Luca Washu Washu? I don't know, bro. I'm still thinking about that. Like, I think he just couldn't pronounce my name. But that was a legendary moment, bro. What a fucking beast. Yeah. Are your creators split testing viral videos, backgrounds, hooks, and audios? We don't really split test. It's going to be more around the concept. So you can try with the same concept. Let's say you have one concept and you want to make it 5 different times. So then you could split test there, the same video with different audio, different hook. Like I think the audio, not necessarily. You're not going to make the exact same video with a different audio. We will try different audios. The hook is going to be very important. So you could make similar videos with the different hooks. And then background as well, we do test that. So we'll test outside, we'll test in natural settings, we'll test on like a white background, we'll test like whiteboard videos in the dark, in the bathroom, like a bunch of different shit. He was one of the first few people to be organic. Yeah, I mean, a lot of the shit that you see on organic was like started by me and my friends like 3 years ago, which is now like kind of the thing. Like someone was asking us like, oh, do you do like the AI videos? And I was like, we literally started like all of the AI supplement videos, all of the slideshows for supplements. Like that was all the shit that we were doing. Um, is it good? I am 13, but I'm free time do dropshipping. Yeah, I mean, that's cool, bro. Is it possible to open multiple TikTok shops? I have multiple TikTok shops. It depends. As a creator, it's very easy. Use LLC, use Passport, use SSN. You can switch it up a couple times. Multiple TikTok shops on the brand side, I do have that, but I don't have a banned account. I think once you're banned, you might get fucked. I would probably use a family member's information and then use a different LLC. What would I learn in your Discord? Literally everything that I've talked about for the last hour, but like 10 times more. So we have a 10-hour course in there. We got a job board. We got like a bunch of other people who do organic. We do calls. We do all the good stuff. At what point would you recommend looking to transition from regular dropshipping to actually building a real brand? Probably 50, 100K a month. If you know that it has longevity. A vet. I had a vet. How old is Luca? I just turned 24. I've been in the game for 21, 22, 23. Yeah, 3 years now. Over 3 years. And I found dropshipping when I was like 18, right? So like, it's been a fucking while. If you rip viral TikTok videos and put it in Facebook ads, what do you change in the video to make sure you don't fuck it up? Well, you could not change anything, but I would typically edit it so it's longer, less aids and ADHD, and it more explains the product. TikTok's really good for engagement. It's not good for conversion. So I would switch that. At what point do you need a lawyer to keep yourself safe? That's like a nebulous question. Like keep yourself safe doesn't really mean anything. You don't need a lawyer for setting up an LLC or a business bank account or any of that shit. You can do that really easily online. And then a lawyer, not really. I mean, unless you're doing like a partnership with a equity holder in your business, potentially. Can you do some ad reviews? Uh, sure, but I think we have a ton of questions, so I don't know if I can do that. 10K is enough to start a brand and pay the creators too. Yeah, it potentially it depends on your MOQ. If your MOQ is like 1,000 units at like $3-4, that's $4,000 right there. And then 5,000 creators, $5,000 is gonna get you probably 10 creators. I would budget like $500 per creator for like okay, 1,000 if you want to get like good creators. Have you always been a hardworking person, or do you have a defining moment in your life where you change from a lesser version of yourself? So I also mentioned this in my videos, but there was a time when I first started my brand, my first brand, Solstice. So 4 months in, we were running that shit up, and then I ended up dying and going to the hospital for an entire month. I was in a coma for 3 weeks. So I come out of the coma, and I have like 4 chest tubes in my side. I had to do like 18 different surgeries. They literally cut open the side of my lung and pulled out my lung. My lungs collapsed. Like it was fucked. It was fucked. I really should have died. And I luckily there was one of 3 doctors in the entire country that knew what I had. So after that, then I was like, yeah, I gotta fucking lock in. I'm in Canada and TikTok Shop isn't available. What can I do? Just get someone to make an account for you. If you're a creator, you can buy accounts. Just DM me and I can connect you. Or in my Discord, we have an account creator. If it's a brand, you need someone who can put in their information for you. So like passport, license, SSN, something. So probably a family member or a friend who's in the US. How many products should we be testing at a time as an organic dropshipper? Probably like 2 or 3 per month, making like 2 or 3 videos per day. So make one video per day per product. So you're making 2 or 3 videos per day. And then when you drop the product after a month, so you made 30 videos. If they didn't go viral, if you're not making money, drop it. How do you know if it's a good supplier or a shitty one? You test them. And then if they have good prices and they send out the products and they have good communication, that's usually the three is communication, price, and quality, right? So you're only going to know that from getting samples or actually using them. Did you learn a lot from videos in the beginning? Yeah, I watched hella YouTube. My biggest problem was actually I watched too much YouTube and I didn't actually do anything. So for 2 years, I found hella shit on YouTube, but I just didn't take action. So I wish I had taken action more. Any suggestions for YouTube videos to watch that helped you when first starting and even now? So I watched Gabriel St. Germain a lot, but his videos aren't as relevant now. The Suits is really good for Facebook ads. I like those guys. I just bought their course for like $2,000 or some shit. Pretty good. Not to say buy their course. I think their videos are solid. Davey Fogarty, also banger. Charlie Morgan, really good. Old Alex Becker videos, also really good for mindset and stuff. How long did it take you to make your first 10K in profit? Like a week, but it was like lucky. It was very lucky. But a week of like starting my brand. Before that it was like 8 years of like trying shit. Although I guess in those 8 years I made 10K online. It's hard to say. With Ecom, it was like the first week we had a couple of viral videos and like that cooked. With online, it was like CS:GO skin trading and crypto did pretty well and streetwear stuff. At what point profit per month would you recommend looking to transition from regular dropshipping to actually building a real brand? So I answered this before, 50 to 100K a month. I would transition. If you're doing that for like 4, 5, 6 months, then I would transition. How long do you usually keep your organic videos for going viral? Uh, Length doesn't matter. It does not matter. You still use AI. Yeah, we do AI. Does his Discord cost money? Yes. Yes, it is $50. It is not free. Have you ever ran the digital video frame? No, but hella kids in my Discord did and ran that shit up. I never ran that though. For the job board, would be able to apply even if we were just starting off? Yes, you can. You can do it with literally nothing. There's kids who join for $50 and then they do reposting. So they'll repost viral videos and they get paid 50 a month. So they made their Discord back. If you do TikTok shop in the UK, can you still sell to the US? It depends. If you have a UK TikTok shop, then no. If you have a US TikTok shop, aka you live in the UK, however, you get a US person to open an account for you, then yes. What is an LLC? I would just Google that. It's just like a business, basically. Damn, you know the Suits, dude. I've been watching the Suits for a minute. I'm glad they're like starting to blow up. It's the suits on YouTube, by the way. They have like 3K subs. Or these like British dudes in Thailand. When starting your own brand, would you recommend it being a consumable? I only do consumable products. So yes. Get Fredo in the collective for a guest call. Oh shit, I should. Is a US TikTok shop better than UK? Yes. I mean, dude, the UK is fucking 1/10 the size of the US, right? How busy are you? I work a good amount. I've been working. I woke up today at like 9 o'clock, and I've been working till now. I haven't done anything else. I got food. I've been, so I mean, sometimes I work the entire day, like 16 hours. Sometimes I work fucking 3 hours. It just depends on the day. Is it always a hustle? I mean, it's always a work. I don't really have side hustles. Like I run businesses now. I do have free time though. Like go out, go on dates, hang out with friends, see family, go to the club and shit. I also have like three other businesses. So I run multiple businesses. Do you think Pinterest is good to promo? No. I don't know why you do Pinterest. How old are you? I just turned 24. Is the US TikTok shop better than UK? I mean, Jason, how many times are you going to ask this? What the fuck? Average Jason question. What YouTube guys do you recommend we should watch for organic? Most of them are shit. I'm gonna be honest. Jamie Farley is good. Here, I'll show you. I'll just bring them up. So I'll bring you. I love YouTube shit. So we can go in depth. So this is my boy Jimmy Farley. This is my old roommate. Um, also a fucking beast. Yeah. So 8-figure brand owner, right? He runs brands doing a couple million a month. Fucking beast. And you could see like Sydney is my friend from New York. Her story's sick. So check out Jimmy Farley's YouTube channel as well. Um, Absolute goat. So he's making good videos on TikTok affiliate, TikTok shop, TikTok creator stuff. His videos are good. Charlie Morgan, I would check out his videos. I love this guy. I watched like every one of his videos. He runs an agency, but his videos are just like good for understanding life. So like he goes over his daily schedule, like growing a business, bottlenecks, mindset, making your first 10K online, right? And this dude does a million a month with his business. So absolute legend. All these videos are good. I wouldn't watch these old videos because they're super agency specific, but all of these, like these hour-long videos, like you should fucking watch. Um, just like I don't know, don't watch them all at once. He has like 12 hours of content, but all this most recent shit I would definitely watch. Another really good one. This is probably my favorite channel is Alex Becker.
All right.
Don't watch his crypto stuff. So just skip through all of this, all the way back, all the way back. Okay, now watch these videos. All of these videos are really good. So most of his videos are not going to be about like here's the TikTok ad strategy and here's how to go viral with organic, right? His videos are going to be on like how do you minimize the distractions in your life? How do you eat the right food? How do you prioritize the right things in your business? How do you focus on the right thing? How do you think about like mindset, strategy, things that are like will actually impact you? To be honest, I think most people fail not because of the wrong strategies, it's because they're fucked as a human being. So they have like a really terrible inputs. So they are obsessed with like scrolling on social media. They have all these negative like self-talk and these terrible fucking beliefs about like business and making money and like their ability to do things. They're surrounded by terrible people that were gonna hold them back. Not like purposefully, right? Like your friends and family are not purposefully fucking terrible. They're just like not the right people. They're eating shitty food. They don't work out. They don't do cardio. They don't exercise. They have way too much shit. They're focused on what other people think about them. It's just like all garbage, right? And if you do that, it's going to be impossible for you. Even if I could tell you literally exactly how I've made money, how you can make money. I will show you everything. And I've done this for multiple people and they just don't do it, right? Because like, imagine you just have no motivation. You have no internal motivation. You're fucked. So these videos will help you with that. So I would watch them. Very important. And like, to be honest, like this is like cancer. They're all shit. They're all yeah, fucking Michael Bernstein, bro. Like it's garbage. Fredo is good. So Fredo's my boy. He's been in our Discord for a while. He knows his shit. So Fredo's good. Who actually knows their shit with organic? There's very few. Like I don't watch organic videos. Robert's also pretty good. He's not bad. Mikey again is probably the best one, I would say. I would watch all of Mikey's videos. If you want to do organic drop shipping, Mikey again is the best channel for this. He's kind of a beast. So I'd watch all of his videos if you want. He doesn't necessarily give you like all the tactic and stuff, but you can see how he makes his videos, how he made money, how he lost money, his like struggles, all that other shit. And his videos are really solid. So I'd watch his, and then Fredo's videos are good. Have you ever used AutoDS? No. Every YouTuber is recommending it because they AutoDS like slid in my DMs to like try and do a brand deal and like sponsorship. That's why everyone's using AutoDS is just because they're sponsoring hella YouTubers. I've never used them. I just use like Zendrop, or I don't because I run brands now. But like if I was gonna dropship, opinions on Mikey, goat, goat. Yeah, Jordan Bound is not bad. I think Jordan Bound's okay. How I am from India. Yeah, you're kind of fucked, buddy. Sorry. There's so much sauce on Twitter. Yeah, money Twitter is the real sauce. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. Yeah, money Twitter is the goat. How about Michael Bernstein? Probably not. He's a very guru. Does your Discord teach how to do TikTok Shop affiliate? Yeah, that's the main thing that we do. Uh, I run theme pages and made a good 20K total from TikTok program. Where do I go from here to make more money? So I would switch to like being a creator. So making your own content. I would still do that on the side from the TikTok thing. But the thing is, the TikTok creativity program is slowly getting fucked. Like you're gonna make less and less money over time. It's just gonna get milked. So I would switch to being a creator for brands instead. Because creator for brands, like our best creators are doing 100K a month profit. So if you're stuck at 10K, that would be the way. There's nobody making that type of money with like theme pages unless you run like fucking 10 accounts, but it's like very difficult. Is AliExpress something I should sell? No, bro. What? Use fucking Zendrop, bro. What are you talking about? Nobody uses AliExpress. Terrible. How long did it take for you to start seeing results? 1 week in ecom, but 8 years of trying to do businesses. So whichever one you want to take. I could say 1 week and it would be true, but I could also say 8 years, which is also true. How many videos should I upload a day for organic TikTok? 1 to 2, and just make them high quality. Yeah, I've heard Jordan Bound's free course is good. Like he actually shows you like him starting a new brand. Do you know a guy named Barson? Yeah, but I don't know him personally. I just his content is like meh. L spawn location. Yeah, unfortunate, bro. India is just fucked. Um, not Jordan Bound, Jordani Foreign. Dude, who the fuck is Jordani Foreign? Is he a YouTuber? This dude he just sounds like a scammer. I'm not gonna lie. Jordanini, bro. What is this? The Jordanian foreign minister? What are we doing, bro? Who the fuck is Jordanini foreign? Who to follow on Twitter? Okay, so I'm gonna show you Twitter. Let's go to Twitter. Wee. So this is my Twitter. Where I sauce it up if you want. Ooh, this is my last brand. And then I just tweet random shit. So I'm like, I just new brand. Oh, day one, fucking $150. Let's go. So if you want, just go to my following and then follow all these people. These are crypto people, so don't follow them. But all the non-crypto people, follow them, and you'll be on money Twitter. So just go through all this shit. Like this dude Nabil, he's a goat. This dude Twan, he's a goat. JT is a goat at TikTok Shop. Also, this dude has like 5 million subs on YouTube. Absolute goat. This dude did Raycons. I don't know if you guys saw those, but they were one of the biggest advertisers on YouTube influencers. Absolute goat. This dude Alex is doing like 1 million a month at 18 years old. This dude Josh is doing 2 million a month at 22 years old. This dude Brandon is worth 100 mil at like 23. This dude made a Jubilee. If you know Jubilee on YouTube, fucking enormous. This dude Ray Sinaloa has made multiple 8 figures in affiliate marketing. Absolute beast. Logan, this guy does $120 million a year with his brand Physician's Choice. Absolute goat. Um, this guy is the best yapper on TikTok, 250K, really good. This guy also solid. This guy bow tied broke, crazy story. I mean, broke to millions to even more broke to even more millions. Now he has like fucking Ferraris and like owns a mountain, like literally owns a fucking mountain in like North Washington or some shit. This guy is a really sick clothing brand. This guy is one of the best YouTube ad agencies. This is fucking Nick, who just interviewed $1 million in a day. Crazy. Nikolai Hawk, OP TikToker, trader, number runner. Very low key. I'm not going to say his numbers, but they're quite large. This guy, he did like $3 million profit last year as a affiliate manager. Absolute nuts. This guy Alex Weiss is like fucking 200 million in crypto or some shit crazy. So yeah, this guy Ridge.com does like 500 million a year. So like just go through my following. It's like all nutty people that you would never know. Like this dude, 700 followers. He does like 30 million a year on Amazon, but you'd never know that. So yeah, my the people that I follow are pretty fucking nuts. So I'd go through those. Mm, 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 mm. Barson, a fucking guru. Oh, nice. I don't know Barson like that. This is Jordan. Jordani Foreign. Dude looking cute as hell. Let's go. Yeah, I mean he's cool. I mean, dude, it's just like people who've done like six figures. It's like hard to follow them because they usually don't really know what they're doing. Because like you can just get viral, you can get lucky, you go viral, whatever. Because you just haven't like made enough money, right? Like let's say he's done like 100K. You've done that in like one day. That's like your entire career. So it's like that's why I usually stick to people that have done larger numbers or more showing the behind the scenes. Like he's also a bit guru with the course and everything. So you never know. No boss blogs. What outcome that people get from this call would make you happy to have done this call if they make more money? If they actually take action. Is 1K enough to start dropshipping? Yes. Not ads though. How do you own a mountain? Bro, I don't fucking know. I don't even know that was possible. What's the mountain guys at? Bowtied broke. Does 430K count as viral? Like it's decent. Is it decent? Decent enough. Does 6 million? Yeah, I'd say over a million is usually viral. Viral ski. Yacht. La Peña. How much should I spend on ads daily? I mean, if you're just starting out, like 20 bucks. You know what I'm saying? And then you increase it over time. All right. Anyone who wants to come on stage? Anybody want to come on stage? Yeah, I was just about to say. If you want to come on stage, I'm about to come. Oh. My fault, my fault. Didn't realize this wasn't a late night call. This wasn't a late night call, my fault. If you want to get on stage, request, I'll invite you. Anybody? Yeah, what's up, Mozzie?
In what's good, man?
What's up,
Shit, I
Big
can
Booty?
barely hear. Hello,
I call her Big Booty because she got a big booty.
bro. It's in a foreign,
In the foreign.
in a foreign.
In a foreign.
Yeah, read it.
What are you saying?
Jordan in a foreign.
Wait, they linked me as YouTube.
Yeah, you read it. Fucking read it like a dumbass.
Jordanina foreign.
Hey, bro, what sauce are we putting on everybody? Everybody asks questions.
Bro, aren't you supposed to ask questions?
Oh
Jordan is
shit.
Kratos' boy? Yeah, no, I know. How do I ask to be on stage? Click the hand emoji. Take this guy. All right, get him out of here. Get him out of here. Get him out of here. Got him. Goofy. All right, what's up, Kai?
Oh, so I'm gonna make it short. So basically, I tried to make organic dropshipping work for the past 4 months, but I have failed. You know Michael Bernstein? I actually joined his program. It's pretty shit, to be honest.
Nice.
So I was wondering because I've been trying to make my TikToks go viral, and I've made probably over 200 TikToks, but nothing been working. So, like, what would you do, basically? What would be your whole process? Like I don't know how to explain myself.
So you're doing organic? Are you doing organic dropshipping?
I'm trying to, yes.
Okay, and what? How long have you been doing? How many views in total? How many products?
I've tried 5 products in the past. The most amount of view I've gotten on TikTok was 6,000, but then on Instagram got 20,000, and same thing for YouTube Short.
Okay. And the products that you're running, were they actively going viral? Like, were other people popping them off
Yes,
at the time that you're
some of
running
them.
them?
Yep.
Okay, yeah. So it's usually it's the products that are the issue, um, which might be the hard part. Potentially, if you want to drop like your most recent like TikTok account, I could take a look and see.
I mean, the most recent
Just
one
like
is not a product that I'm selling, but it's a product that I'm training with to go viral with because it's very easy to make controversy with it. So just give me
yeah,
a
I
one
would I
second.
would say like controversy is not great to just for like rely on because even if you do get views, you're probably not going to convert on it. I would say knowing nothing, like the easiest thing would be like if I could actually look over your products and accounts and everything. Not knowing that would be stay trying to find products that are actively going viral recently. And then also I would try and be a creator and work for brands as well and see if that makes a difference. Because normally you can try if they're on Amazon, if they're on TikTok Shop, if they just have like a better product that usually helps more because then it's not just like a shitty dropshipping product that like 1,000 other people are running, right? Because it's a brand, so there's only like 5 other accounts, so you're not competing with a million people. And if the brand has gone viral before, then you know that you can. Okay, your YouTube Shorts. Let's
Yeah,
check this.
I just re-upload. It's basically the same thing. This is the most viewed one, by the way.
Yeah, so like this is just like a terrible product.
Yeah, I know, but it has
Yeah,
just
so like that's what I'm
controversy
saying.
in my top.
Yeah, so like the it's just like a bracelet, right? So like, it's just like really hard to run. So I would say that would be very difficult. So it's usually the product because I mean you can make just from that one video. I know you can make content that's not bad. Like you're a decent creator. It would probably just be like working for brands. So if you want to do that, I can connect you with some, but or like just figuring out the product side. So I would do less gimmicky products. I would do products that actually like solve a problem for people. I would also, if you can, you have a US or are you international?
I'm in Canada, but I have a second phone which I'm like a US SIM card. I've been using this one.
I would try and see if you can do TikTok Shop as a creator. And
Okay.
you could just request samples from brands. I would do, to be honest, I wouldn't do drop shipping. I would just do TikTok Shop and be a creator and just find those brands and basically treat it like it's drop shipping, right? So you get a free sample, you get an account, and you can either buy accounts. We have a plug for that, so if you need that, just like DM me, or if you can make your own accounts, which you can do as well. I'm not sure in Canada, but you might need to get like a friend or something to put your info in, and then you basically just use Kalo data, and it will show you like the top trending products, and you can literally see the videos that go viral for them, how much money they made, and then you can request a sample for free from the brands, or just buy the product yourself and add it for like $20. So I would rather run a TikTok Shop product than a random dropshipping product. Every like 9 times out of 10, I think you'll have way more success rather than trying to slam your head into the wall doing more dropshipping.
All right, that makes sense. So either
Yeah.
work for someone who already have like a TikTok shop, or either make my own TikTok shop, right?
So I wouldn't make your own TikTok Shop. I would be a creator for TikTok Shop.
Okay, so basically
Yeah, yeah.
working for someone.
Yeah, but like you don't even in TikTok Shop, you don't even need to be in contact with them. You can literally just go on TikTok Shop, order the product, convert your account to a TikTok Shop account. You either need 5,000 followers or you make a seller center. It's kind of hard to explain. But just DM me and we can walk you through how to do that. But yeah, I would do TikTok Shop instead.
All right, sounds good. I don't have other questions.
All right, no worries. Thank you, brother.
Thank you.
Yeah, in our Discord we have like a whole TikTok Shop affiliate course thing. Might be easier, but for beginners, it's safer to be
Hi
a
man,
creator
how
because
are
you're
you?
making content for brands that are already proven. Yes, that's true. Oh, what's up, BK? How you doing?
Hi, how are you? How are you? First
I'm
of all,
good.
man, it's so much of value. It's so much value. So my story is that I started with I'm in Canada and I started with 3,000 Canadian and eventually I ended up transferring to organic right now. So we are basically three people. I'm Indian, but I have two friends who are in India. I am here. We three have like crazy coordination, and it's like we work in a team. So it's not that communication problem is not there, but the issue we are having is content. Basically, we have got like 2 3 sales. AOV is about $100 So just like wanted to just like any advice if okay, I can drop my IG.
Your personal IG?
No, the business one.
Okay. Yeah. Is it a brand or dropshipping?
Dropshipping right now.
Yeah. I
It's
mean,
like
drop that.
kids.
Am I-
It's like
Snug
toys
Bud. What
or
the fuck is
kids.
this? Oh, the bear thing. Oh,
Yeah,
yo,
we are.
this was ripping like fucking 6 months ago.
Yeah, right now it's like I have we made it in like a niche store. We have like added a few different ones as well, and finding other ones as well. We're trying to get into that industry.
Yeah, I'd just say that product's gonna be pretty tough because like it was working, but it's pretty cooked right now.
Okay, yeah,
Yeah, so I'd switch
like
it up.
okay. And anything else about the videos? Like if I change the videos, change the product, and anything else I'm doing with the videos are good, or do I need to
I
change
mean, the problem
anything?
with that product is the videos are literally just you showing it like breathing, right? So it's like not actually
Yeah,
much video
yeah,
stuff. So it doesn't really
yeah.
transfer
I'm
over to like new stuff. So I
yeah,
would switch the product. I don't really like those like aesthetic type videos where it's like the projectors and stuff, where it's just like you just
yeah.
film the thing because there's not much content diversity. So if it starts not working, it's like what can we do? We just still just film the product. Whereas with other things, you could change storylines, you could change hooks, you can change scripts. And there's more to do there. So I would
Okay,
switch it up. I
yeah,
wouldn't do a similar product like that. That product was good. It's just back in the day.
yeah. And right now, like we are getting into like what do I say? We are looking for products that works good for kids, because you know that like every parents, like most of them are looking to buy something for the kids, and it's not that hard to market it as well, right?
Yeah, I think that's solid.
Yeah, and I was like on the website. I went with right now we are just going for the soft toys mostly. Like we have 13, 14th of the we have 13 to 14 products, but we are like finding different products, and we are trying to get to use all the other products to use into marketing.
Solid.
Yeah, thank you, man. It
All right,
was
peace.
like
Thank
a
you as
a
well.
hell of a value in this 1 hour. Thank you.
Appreciate you. All right, who we got next? What's up, Nine Mans?
Yo, what's good?
What's good, Big Poppy?
Okay, so my question is, I'm trying to start drop shipping and I'm struggling trying to find products.
Okay.
What resources could I use other than just like doom scrolling on TikTok? Is there anything else?
Yeah. So were you here for the? Because a couple of people asked this question. Were you here when I went over all the methods that we use?
Like the Google Trends and stuff, yeah. I tried looking at that, but I still can't find a way to just like find products that
Well, so there's a
I
couple. So there's
use.
Google Trends. There's keywords everywhere. There's Amazon movers and shakers. There's exploding topics. There's PP ads, Minea, burner account, scrolling on IG. Those are all like reels or scrolling on TikTok or YouTube Shorts. Any of those. So using all of those, I think you'd be hard pressed to like not find products, especially like any of the ad spy tools like Minea or PP ads. Like you will, PP ads is probably the go-to. The only problem is PP ads, you'll get a lot of the same products that other people are seeing, but you will find winning products on PP ads. It's just a question of like, is it too saturated or not? So it's you probably have to adjust the filters and spend some time in there.
Okay. So once I
PP ad.
find one that I think has like some kind of potential, so I just go with it, and if it flops, just go to another one real quick.
Basically, yeah, and I would run the product for at least like 2 weeks. Like I would make one video per day, 1 to 2 videos per day, and then run the product for 15, 20, 30 videos. And you can concurrently run multiple products. So order three to your house if you got time, right? Make 1 to 2 videos per day per product. You're making 5 videos a day. That probably takes you a couple hours, and then you rip that, and then all three of those. And chances are, in a couple months you'll hit a winner because you're testing 5, 10 videos for F10 products, right?
Okay. Appreciate it. That's all.
Yeah. Yeah. Pokies. What's up, beast? Who we got next? Everybody. Yeah. No one's requesting. Okay. Well, any other calls before we are done, Ington? Anybody want to raise their hand? Any other questions? If not, I mean, we've been here an hour and a half, so I'm fucking hungry. What is Versi? It's a co-working space I go to in New York. It's pretty goated. Does your Discord have affiliate accounts? Yes, we do. How do we request? You press the hand at the bottom. What steers you away from a product in terms of competitors? If it's crazy saturated, everyone's
Hello?
ran that shit to the ground. What's up, Matthew?
What's up? First of all, I want to say thank you for all this sauce. And I was gonna ask you, how did you start off like the methods of like AI? How did you guys start that trend basically?
The methods of AI. It was. I don't think we were the first to do AI, but we were the first to do AI for supplements, which was just using Midjourney and then 11 Labs for the scripting, and you use Midjourney and then like zoomed in on the videos, and then we did it for a bunch of supplements like Shilajit. We were kind of killing that. Like, what would happen to a woman's body if she did Shilajit? That was like our creators, and it would be a mix of UGC content and then also AI. So it'd be like the hook would be like someone actually like dripping Shilajit on their mouth, and then it would switch to AI of like someone getting like skinny or some shit, you know?
Oh, yeah, yeah. I've seen those before.
Yeah, and now they've kind of evolved, but it's still the same thing of 11 Labs script with Midjourney.
So you guys literally just made up the script, all that stuff from scratch, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah, Mozzie's saying it was Z that started it, Max that perfected it. So there's this kid Z who is one of the creators in our group, and then this kid Max Monroe. They really went dummy with it. But yeah, the biggest thing is the hook, and then the visuals on that. So Midjourney, you could literally spend 4 or 5 hours just making one image if you wanted it to be like fucking perfect, and then also the scripting of like specifically, getting something that works really well. So those were the hardest parts. AI takes a while.
Yeah, it really does. I tried it. It took me like 2 hours and I couldn't even finish it.
Yeah, I don't like Shilajit. Sorry, I don't like AI. I like slideshows a lot better than TikTok shop videos. Those are a lot easier.
Didn't
TikTok
they
shop videos
disable
are just like
slideshows
yapping.
though?
What?
I thought they disabled slideshows for TikTok Shop. I thought they had it and then like disabled it for a little bit.
Yeah, you can't really get in accounts for them. They had them for a little bit, but it's very hard. But I mean, slideshows just in general. So we ran
Yeah.
my last brand. We ran up only slideshows for the Amazon stuff,
Yeah.
and then new brand we're doing more like TikTok shop, like yapping videos. But if they had slideshows for TikTok shop, it'd be fucking over.
Yeah. They push slideshows too, right?
Yeah.
It's crazy. Uh, what was gonna- oh yeah. How do what's it called? By going viral, is there only like certain method or like anything like that? Or you just have to make good content with a good hook, good storyline, and like a call to action?
I mean, basically, I mean, it's very simple. It's just like within that, there's a million different things.
Yeah.
So, I mean, the method is I can't really like explain a method in like one sentence. It's
Yeah.
becoming it's like learning a skill. It's like how do you learn sales? How do you learn to communicate effectively? It's kind of over time. You're learning all the different nuances of okay, I'm gonna replace this word with this word. I'm gonna write this script a little bit different. I'm gonna have this hook and change this lighting and the way that I'm filming this thing. And then over time, you're looking at viral examples and testing content yourself. And once you've made hundreds of TikToks and you've seen what works and what doesn't, and you iterate slowly, that's usually the process. But you just have to do it yourself. There's no
Yeah.
secret sauce
Okay,
behind
yeah.
it.
Because that's what I've been doing. I just wanted to see your perspective. Um, how would you go about increasing your conversion rate for organic when doing organic dropshipping too?
I think it's less in the actual store. It's going to be, I mean, if the product itself is going to dictate the most, and then it's going to be in the content you're making. So if you make some meme content, really short stuff, it's not going to work that well. That's why TikTok Shop works really well because it's literally a minute of someone just shilling the product relentlessly and explaining why it works, the benefits, how they got it, all that stuff, and then they convert really well, right? And the store design doesn't have that much to do it. So it's more of the content you're making. But some products just don't convert, like the poo that shit, you get 100 million views and you make like $2,000. So It just depends on the product. If people
Yeah,
actually want to buy it, versus just they just like watching the videos.
to buy it for the story.
Yeah.
All right, thank you a lot. I appreciate it.
Thank you, brother.
Can I DM you later for your supplier and that kind of stuff?
Yeah, I got you.
All right, thank you, bro. I appreciate it. I'll see you.
Sir. When testing different products, you open stores for each product or run under a general brand name. You can use the same store. You can also change the domain on the same like Shopify. I wouldn't make new Shopifys. I make new Shopifys for different brands, but that's because like they're each one scaling. If you're just testing it, you can use the same one. Should I stick to my sales job and do half and half drop shipping or do full drop shipping? I have 5K liquid cash. I'd probably do half and half if you're not making money with drop shipping, if you're not profitable. Is TikTok Shop Creator free to start? Yep. Was it the black guy? Yeah, that's Z. That is Z. He's in CC. Yeah, he's a goat, bro. Yeah, check out this video of Z, how he makes 50K a month. Dude is a beast. He basically started the whole AI, Shilajit, all that shit. Do I have to make a new email for each product? No. You'll have to make a new email for each account. How was Soulset able to scale it even though it's an aesthetic product? Well, it just converted really well, right? Like all the girls wanted it. And they didn't have to do different angles because the angle was the same. It was just, here's my bedroom before and here's my bedroom after. it just was super. It was one of the most viral products. Like there's multiple people I know who ran the sunset lamp and did 7 and 8 figures. Like multiple people, right? Like Yengub also did. I think he said he was doing like $5 million with the sunset lamp. It just worked fucking crazy. It was like the Galaxy projector. The Galaxy projector has probably done $100 million or more. Imagine you're making content for a women's probiotic. Oh, you mean URO? What kind of slides would you do right off the bat? I would do a story time from a female perspective about hooking up with her crush for the first time, and then when he goes down on her, then he like leaves because it's there's issues down there, and then I would switch to the probiotic. That's a bit aggressive, but I would do shit like that. I would do story times from the female perspective about like their worst insecurity / fear, and then how the product alleviates that. And it's usually going to be my first time with a crush, and then he had this problem. Everybody, yeah, everybody, yeah. Dude, some of the videos I saw of the poo, people were doing like black.com scenes and shit. Like it was like crazy. Stank slides. Yep, Beans knows what he's talking about, bro. Could you please explain the TikTok shop algo works again and how it's different than regular? Dude, I've explained this like 6 times, bro. What do you mean? It just depends if you sell the product. That's the only difference. If you sell the product, you go viral. If you don't go viral. All right, what's up, Oscar?
Luca, how you doing, Luca?
What's up, Beast? My boy.
Yeah, I just had a super, super quick, important, very important question. Okay, are you ready?
Yes, sir.
Okay, how does just asking for a friend too. How does one commit tax fraud?
This is a pretty good one. Well, the best way would be that you set up a Shopify account under a different person's SSN,
Uh-huh.
and then at the end of the year, all the taxes go in their name, and then you just block them when they tell you, "Oh my God, why do I owe all these taxes?" And then you don't pay taxes because it wasn't in your name.
That makes sense. I've never heard somebody say it like that. Very well put. What about no shipping? They just not ship the product and I'm good?
Yeah, basically, but you're not going to be good because you're going to have a lot of chargebacks and refunds. So what you're going to
Oh,
do is either you're going to have to try and extend it to past 90 days when the chargeback window ends. So after
okay.
90 days, then they can't charge back. So you'll extend it, say it's a pre-order, say the shipping is coming in, give them a fake traffic number, all that other things. Or you're going to have to do what's called rotating mids, where you rotate the credit card processors that you're using. Because after you use a credit card processor for 90 days, all the chargebacks are going to come in. But if you rotate your processor before 90 days, then they don't hit until after you've left. And then you'll get banned from that processor, but you're not using them anymore. And then they won't hold your money. You then move on to the next processor. But you do this enough times, you'll eventually get match listed, which means you can't open any new processors. So you should actually combine the methods, which means that you use another person to sign up for the processors, plus you rotate every 90 days. And then they're going to get match listed. So eventually they'll run out of processors. But if you use someone's grandma, she's not going to drop ship anyway. So it doesn't matter, right? And then you just keep rotating. And then also you don't have to pay taxes. So you don't ship the product. You can also do subscription where you just just keep charging their card, right? You don't get fucked on the taxes, and then you also don't get banned, right? So pretty crazy method there.
Dang, that's low-key a new method. How you be knowing about this, Luca?
I got friends in the industry.
Oh,
Learned this
can you
from
elaborate?
Soldier. Yeah, this is Loki what Soldier did. But Soldier does it retarded. There's better ways to do it, but Soldier does it very retarded.
Dang, you just said a lot. It sounds like you got a little experience.
Just when you get deep in the ecom streets, you learn about some of the ways, because like if you're hanging out with other dudes that have done 8 figures, you pretty soon learn that not everyone has done 8 figures legally, So then they'll give you some sauce on how they did it.
Very true, very true. And dropshipping itself as a model, pretty immoral. Might as well no ship. You know what I mean, Luca?
Yeah, actually. I mean, you're already pretending that it's not coming from China, so might as well just not even ship the product so they never know that it's Chinese garbage in the first place.
Exactly. Dang, you're low-key smart, Luca. That's all the questions I had. Now I know.
Appreciate you, brother.
All right, appreciate it.
Yeah. No, but if you actually do that, I do know some people who've done that. You will probably get fucked. But you could also just do that for months on end, actually years on end. Talk about it publicly on Twitter. Sell a course how to do it, and then when you do get found out, you just move to Mexico. So always a way around it. Yeah, everybody. What are alternate processors after PayPal and Stripe? Authorize.net is the best one. And then if you want, Authorize.net is going to be the gateway. If you want the processor, use Maverick Payments. Drop. And then tell Maverick Payments that say Luca sent you. So I get affiliate commission. Yeah, so I get free money. But no, Maverick Payments are actually good. I use them for all my brands, and they're the goats. My boy Mo at Maverick Payments. Just tell them that Luca sent you, so you get sauced up. Do reviews of TikToks people sent in here, dude. We're almost at fucking 2 hours, so I will not be doing that. But I do that in my Discord every week. So if you want the sauce, just join my Discord. Again, it's in my Discord profile. Just click on my Discord name, click on that website, and you can join from there. Does Maverick Payments give you the money faster than Shopify? Well, they're not going to hold your money. That's the thing. Shopify will hold your money, so Maverick does not do that. Every money. Yeah. Telling someone a method on how to do a crime is actually a crime. I don't think it is. Otherwise, wouldn't Breaking Bad have been blasted? Fees? The fees were lower. I don't know the exact fees. My fees were lower than Stripe though. It was like 2 something and like 20 cents or something. And Stripe was like 2.9 and 30 cents. So it ended up being lower than Stripe, which was even good. Do you use Shopify? Yes, I do. I literally have a Shopify account open right now. Y'all ain't made money with dropshipping. Just join the collective. Yeah, let's go. Where's the recording getting posted? I don't know. Maybe Vu is gonna fucking hit him with that. Vu's gonna hit him with the recording, bro. Geeked up. I'm booed up. I'm BBL'd up. Shit. Yeah. Everybody. Yeah. Oh, the TJR algorithm. I love TJR. TJR, my goat. We got Shang. Oh, thank you, Shang. Big Shang. Yo, I'm so glad Shang says he, him, taken. Wolf King. What a beast. GME since 2021. Shang is now a millionaire off GameStop. Let's go. Is my product boof or am I asset marketing? Send me your product and I'll tell you. We need this call in collective notes. I mean, if they send the recording, I can put it in there as well. I screen recorded this for 40 minutes on my iPhone. Make sure you use a VPN if you're using someone else's social. I mean, trust me, buddy. Like, if you actually commit fraud, a VPN isn't going to save you. You know, the government can just crack VPNs very easily. Like, the VPN ain't going to save you if you actually commit fraud. Like, you're fucked. Solicitation is known as an inchoate crime. These crimes all involve the planning and preparation to commit another crime. Uh, telling someone how to do a crime is not the same thing as planning a crime, brother. Why is no one going up on the stage? They don't want to, bro. They don't know how to click the hand button. They don't know how to click the hand button. You told me you were they, them the other day. You can't keep lying. How would you compete with High Smile? Teeth whitening? I wouldn't. I wouldn't do teeth whitening. I think it's pretty saturated at this point.
Yo, hello? You hear me now?
What's up, brother?
What's up? So, I'm running the frame, and I've been running it for like 3 months now-ish, whatever. I got a couple viral videos, like 12.5 mil, 9.5 mil, all that kind of stuff. Like 1.2 mil likes, whatever. My method is, like, what I did was, I used the girl crying in the beginning, and then I like switch out to me recording the product and all that kind of stuff. And I've gotten contacted from the girls originally crying, telling me to take down the video or they'll sue me. What's your opinion on that?
They will not sue you. I mean, to not be a dickhead, I'd probably take it down, but like they're not gonna
I
sue you.
did take it down.
I mean, I've had when I ran the vape company, I had almost every day. Like, if I didn't know that a creator was going viral, the only way that I knew we were going viral was if I got more death threats in my Instagram DMs. The more death threats I got, the more views we were getting. So it's just a part of the game. No one's actually going to sue you, especially like if it's a real company. I actually did get sued by 2 companies,
Oh
or like
shit.
we settled out of court, but like it would have actually gone to. But like those were like $100 million brands. A random person is never gonna fucking sue you for like using their video. Like that's not
I
gonna
mean,
happen.
like
A
they say
celebrity.
they have a manager and like they have like 500K followers. So like I assumed that, oh yeah, whatever, blah 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 kind of stuff.
Yeah, I mean, all I would say is like in that scenario, I would just leave it up for like a week. Like I would like delay getting back to them and be like, "Oh, I just saw this, whatever," and like ask them
I
random
did.
questions. And then after a week or two, when it's not going viral anymore, and then you can like archive it.
Alright, that's what I did. In February, they DM'd me when I was first going viral, because like that video was the video that made me hit like 10K in sales. So like, I was like not trying to take it down, you know. And
Yeah.
they DM'd me in February. I just never replied to it, and they DM'd me like 2 days ago saying, "Hey, we saw you're still posting my dog or whatever," and then they're like, "We'll have to take legal action or some shit." And then at that point, I just archived the video. I never deleted it. But yeah.
Yeah, because also if they're actually going to sue you, like when I did, they first sent me the letter in January. They sent me 8 more emails over the next like 3 months until I finally got my lawyer to respond, and then we settled in like December. So like if they're actually going to do something, it's going to be like months on end. It's not going to be like I saw the video, you're getting sued tomorrow, right? So you always go back and forth and be like, oh, give me the evidence that you actually made the video. Oh, what's the original thing? Which videos are you talking about? And then fucking everything takes 3 days to respond, and then oh, it was the weekend, you know. So I think you're fine with that. I probably just wouldn't continue to do it because if they actually have like an agent and shit, you know, I've heard of people getting sued for
Yeah,
that.
that's why I just like I stopped with that one. But like, how else would you go viral? Because the winning creative, the one that has worked the best for me is that girl, and then that dog on like the frame that I'm showing, that like video kind of thing. That's like what has worked for me consistently. And what I like to do is like how I go viral is I just like follow the met. I don't reinvent the wheel. I just recreate what works for me. So like,
I would do a recent trend that's kind of viral is the slideshows with the sad song about like people being like, "Oh, my dog died and I'm so sad."
yeah, it's that the I forgot the name, but I know what you mean.
Yeah, so I would find that and I would make slideshows. And then at the end, after the dog dies, then you just put in a slide of your product with a picture of the dog and be like, thankfully, I can memorialize Fluffy forever. Link in bio. And then just make like 100 versions of that. And you'll probably rip like some of those.
Yeah, so like you think that wait, do you mix slideshows with videos in your account or do you stick to one kind of thing?
No, you can make slideshows.
Oh, bet. Because I've heard like people. Oh, yo. Also, what do you think about? I just remembered a lot of questions. If you're okay with that.
I mean, no one else is raising their hand, so
I bet. So, what do you think about copying the link right after you post it to go onto like Instagram or something? Have you ever heard of that? Like it affects your account and that kind of stuff.
copying the link to go to Instagram? What do you mean?
Like copying the link so you can put it in Snaptic and then like go into like put it like without the watermark on your account. Because what I've heard is TikTok has like they'll think you're farming engagement, so like they'll slow your shit down. That's
Uh, I've never heard of that. I mean, I don't really do any of these like weird algo hack things. Like if I was gonna post it on Instagram, I would snap ticket. I would maybe, I mean, you could maybe wait half an hour or something if you want. But no, I don't do any of the things like some of my friends when they make TikToks, they like fucking send me their TikToks and they're like, comment, and share, and it's like I'm not gonna make it go viral. Like it doesn't matter. So yeah, none of that shit of like closing the app or like deleting it, like shadow ban isn't real. Like all that, that doesn't really matter.
Okay, thanks. I was also gonna ask, do you either close the app or do you like go on the account for? Do you stay on the TikTok for and then like scroll and shit for like 10 minutes after you post or no?
I don't think it matters
I
either
bet.
way.
Good, good. Because yeah, I've heard so many like propaganda kind of shit, and I'm not sure what's good and what's not.
Yeah, I would just any of like the weird shit. Like at the end of the day, it's literally just have a good product and post good content. Like there's no like hacks or tips or tricks. Now there are tips and tricks on like making better content, but like any of like the weird shit, where it's like, oh, TikTok thinks that you're doing this, so then it's gonna like nobody knows any of that. Like that does not exist. It's just rumors.
Ah, okay, yeah, I see. Thank you. And the girls that were crying, I offered her like, did you ever see that blonde girl crying? Her face is like all red and shit. Should I just fuck? Wait, I would send you my account, but like my viral videos are down. So, do you ever see that video of the girl crying? Like, I don't know. Never mind. Ignore that one. But
Could you find more girls crying? I'm sure there's a lot of those on TikTok.
yeah, I have. But like, I've tried them. Like, there's a certain amount of them that like actually converts. It's the crazy thing. It's like if they're not pretty, they won't convert.
Oh, we'll just find some baddies, Brad. Just literally farm the sound on this with the slideshows. You can find some baddies on there. Like
Find some baddies.
find
Like,
some
what do you
baddies crying.
like? Just what do you mean by farm slideshow? Like, just keep creating it, but like instead of a video format, you make it slideshow format.
No, so I mean, just like what I was saying before, go on the dog dying sound, and then
Hmm.
all the slideshows, just like spend 2 hours, scroll through each one, everyone that's good, download all the shit, and then make your own version of it, and then you can just find the girls. All the things is like the first slide is usually the girl in it, so
Hmm.
then you can just like see if the girl's attractive or not.
So I just take the girl.
Yeah, just take the girl. I mean, you can take the story or like write your own stories. Like that's what we do for slideshows. We'll just take people from Pinterest and then write our own stories, and then you can do like whatever you want.
D said it's a good excuse to look at hot girl shaking ass.
I mean, we ain't on those sounds, bro.
Yeah. Wait. So do you know? I've known this is not like a thing or anything, but maybe you know. Do you know if there's a thing that you can get when you're ripping creatives or ads or anything like that? Because I'm trying to like use the videos, but they have some text on it. Is there any way that you can like get rid of that text from the person's screen, like that video, or not?
Unless you like overlay text on it.
All right. Yeah, because that's what I'd be doing. I'd be overlaying it, but like I wanted to know if it's not.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there might be some AI thing that could like based on the other videos. I'm sure there's some AI thing. I've never heard of it. I don't know if anyone in chat knows where there could be an AI that could replicate the video because there's AI that can expand from a picture, but I don't know if it could like overlap the text or something. That would be
Yeah,
useful.
that's what TikTok like filter too. That would be mad useful too. It would be a game changer.
Yeah. Too much. Are we talking about girls like dog dying? They're talking about shaking ass. Like it's the shit, bro. Oh, people are saying you could do it with Adobe, and there is an AI that can remove the text, but it's very bad.
Very bad. Ah, I'll see. I'll see. Bet. Wait, what do you think is better? Organic market, like just regular drop shipping organically, or like doing it on TikTok Shop, like with
TikTok
less cap,
Shop is infinitely better.
infinitely better? Because I've been researching both.
Yeah, so dude, like I would say, unless I mean you already have like a winning product and you're making money, so
I mean,
keep doing that. But I would say once that dies or it starts to not work, or even if you want to do it on the side, I would 100% either take your money and invest in a product on TikTok Shop, or if you don't have that much money to invest, I would be a creator and then make TikTok Shop videos, and you'll make way more money, like 100%.
because it started to die down because yeah, I took down the videos because I didn't want to get sued.
Yeah, I would try TikTok Shop creator stuff. Like just make a TikTok Shop account Just look. I mean, we have like a whole course on this in our Discord, or you can just look up how to do it on YouTube, and then just like use Kalo data, which we can get for free in our Discord, or you can also like get like a free trial, and then use that to find like the trending products. It's super easy, and then you can see the videos that they make that are going viral, that are making money, and how much you can literally see the commissions that each creator makes for their videos, and then you can see, okay, could I make that video? And if you think, okay, I like this product, I can make the videos, order the product, add it to your showcase, and then start making videos, and then you'll get like the open commission. So literally anyone can do it. You don't have to talk to the brand. There's nothing like that. Like it's open to the public.
Yeah, the people that are actually making bank. My friend made 50K in a month because of it. Like crazy.
Bro, what are you doing drop shipping then? Just fucking do it with him.
Yo, I'm kind of doing it with him. I was writing scripts and shit for him, like, cause I didn't. I tried it. I did 2 videos. I didn't do jack shit, but like, I wrote the scripts for him, and I did like product research and shit, and I helped him make like 10K or some shit.
Nice. So just run whatever product he's running. I would just run the same product.
I still do the product research for him. Like, that's the thing. You have to like, what's it called? What's it called? You have to get like the free samples, but like I get rejected whenever I do it on my 50K account.
Bro, just don't do free samples. Just order the product yourself and spend $10.
Oh yeah, true.
Yeah, bro, just do open commission. It's 20% for everyone, or I don't know, whatever they set it at, but it's probably 20. You don't need free samples. Free samples is for the people who want a fucking free product because they're broke. You're gonna make 50K, spend $20, right? Like,
Yeah, true. Bet. I'll do that.
getting like denied for a free sample is like not an excuse. I would just, bro, literally, you already know you can make fucking money. Like if you're writing it for him, whatever product he's killing it on, just run the same product. You both run your own account, and then
That's the thing though. This guy, he switches like every day. He's like, he runs a product for like 2 days, and he's like, if it's not good, he just switches on to a different one.
Well, that's kind of dumb. I would take like 3 products that you're like confident with. Like the creators I know that have made the most money, they're usually running product for at least a month, if not 2 or 3.
A month. What do you
Yeah.
think? Oh yeah. And do you think that you should only ride the trend, or you should just sell it because like it's good? Because what their logic is they look for the trend and then they drop it like right after the trend or some shit. So like that could be like a day, a week kind of thing.
Yeah, but most of the best products have been like Gurananda has been trending for 8 months. Like the 15-day cleanse was trending for fucking 4 months,
That's
right?
what
Like
they
the
do.
body oil was trending for 2 months. So Yava was trending for 5 months. Like none of and that's where you make the most money. Like they're thinking super short term. This is like all the dudes who are just trying to make dropshipping to like, I want to get this one viral video and then I make money. Like you make more if you think long term. And it's not even long term, like fucking years. I'm just talking about months, right? Like, so I'd rather run a product that's slightly less viral and like super trendy, but I could run for more than fucking 2 weeks. Like, what's the point of switching a product every day? Like, that's just so dumb. Then you have to spend money and you have to wait for the product to come. And then you also don't build an audience. You don't build consistency in your videos. Like, you don't actually get any better because you're always switching. Like, I would definitely switch.
Uh-huh. So okay, yeah, so I see. That's what I'd like told them, and they're like, nah, this works better because they made bank of the 15-day gut cleanse. Like they were in a group chat with the
Yeah.
owner, like with people making 50K, 100K, like in a month. Like they were like up there and shit. But
If they're doing that, why wouldn't they run the gut cleanse for like an entire month?
they stopped it because they banned their accounts. Like everyone that was running the gut cleanse at some point, TikTok shop took down gut cleanse for a little while. Like
Yeah, I saw that, but it's back up, and I was seeing there's more videos.
he's like he says he doesn't want to risk it because the owner's also like ghosting him kind of thing, or like taking 3 days to respond, and like this kind of shit. Like he just like saying this that. You also be very careful about the words. You can't say fat, weight, slim, anything like that.
Yeah, it was kind of getting fucked.
It was, yeah, but yeah,
I would just do a different product. I wouldn't do a weight loss then. I mean, there's a bajillion products, you know.
True. That's crazy. Yeah, that's basically it.
Yeah, dude, I think you can cook.
Because I've heard like a lot of people have told me I think they should like I should get into ads, but like I've been doing like organic for like 2 years ish. I'm 18, so I've been doing it like since I was 16, and like I'm just trying to like cook.
They're incorrect. You should always try to be doing things that improve upon your previous skill set. So it's like compounding, right? So rather than just like doing random things, right? It's like, okay, you did drop shipping, and then you can move to TikTok shop creator, and then you can move to TikTok shop brand owner, right? That'd be a logical progression where each skill like builds on each other, and you're increasing the amount that you can make and the level of business that you can operate at, right? So that makes sense. If you move to ads, it's decent, but it's like kind of adjacent. It's not actually building on it.
Yeah, I got it. I got that. That makes sense. Yeah. Damn. My
I think
plan
you can
was
cook, though.
what?
I think you can cook though. Like you're already seeing some progress. Just I think if you
That.
do TikTok shop, you'll be
So,
up
what do you
there.
think I should do then? What if you were in my shoes? What do you think is the next step? Let's say my product is not working right now. I'm not getting any sales. Okay, what should I do now?
I mean, you already know. Just do what your friend is doing. Just instead of doing a new product every day, do a new product every like month. So
I'll
I
bet.
would just find the products that are doing well that you think you can cook with, that are trending, but like not a
Yeah.
fucking day trend, and then order 2, 3, 4 of them, run them either on the same account or probably different accounts. I maybe do like a health account if you want to do supplements. I'd maybe do like a different one if you want to do like toys or electronics or whatever, right? And figure out your niche. So some of my friends they only do like Spanish supplements and they cook with that. Other people, girls, will only do like shapewear, and then there's just 10 fucking 20 different brands that do shapewear. So figure out your niche that you're really good at, and then cook with that. And then TikTok Shop, I would just go. And then when you have enough money, all the best creators I know now are moving into building their own brands eventually, and then they'll be their own creator, and then they can hire creators.
Oh, okay. I see. I bet. People are saying in the chat they want me to hop off so other people can join on. So I'll do that. Thank you for everything, though.
Thank you, brother.
Thank you, bro. I'll talk to you later.
Peace,
See
peace.
you. Peace.
Can I start drop shipping with $100? Probably not, bro. I think you should get a job. All right, anyone else raising their hand? We have now crossed the 2-hour mark. How long are we going? We started with 180 people. We now have 80. So we've lost 100 people. But the last 80 are still hanging on. Every guru is a waste of time. I only watched Luca
Yo, I'm
Marley.
back, Luca.
That's
I'm
awesome.
back.
Yo.
Okay. How do I stream? Okay, very good, very good. Very serious question regarding your YouTube channel. Are you ready?
Okay, bro.
Okay, I've been doing a little bit of YouTube on the side, right? And I just don't understand how you're so good at yapping. I'm trying to get better at yapping myself,
What is
Now
your YouTube channel?
it's B2B Oscar.
Bring up your channel, bro. You're streaming.
I got you.
B2B
No
Oscar.
worries, chat.
You do
I'll
like
put it in
B2B
the
sales?
chat too, just
Like,
in
what do you do?
case. No, I do
My
the
plan to
SaaS.
30K a month in 90 days as an 18-year-old.
Look at that thumbnail right there,
Why
Luca.
SMMA sucks and why you should go all in on what?
Bro, I made that video in 10 minutes, bro. It was cooked. It was cooked.
What's the full title?
You should go all in on SaaS.
Oh, on SaaS. Are you doing a SaaS? Oh, did he just leave? What the fuck? I didn't kick you. Oh, did the mods kick you? I thought you left. Wait, what? Wasn't me? No, I thought that was fine. I don't think it's promo. Like, I think he was asking like a legit question. I mean, his shit has like 10 subscribers. I think we could actually talk about it.
So
Yo,
angry, these
welcome back.
mods, Luca. Oh my day. It wasn't promo. I mean, you're the one who did my promo for me. So I appreciate that,
No, that's
Luca.
what I'm saying. I think it's fine. I mean, are you like legitimately trying to build a personal brand?
Yeah, working on it.
So what is it for? What's the purpose?
Pretty much just connections. Because one of my friends got a small personal brand on Twitter, and he's met so many people off of it. I'm like, gotta start my own.
Yeah, I would say Twitter is better for connections than YouTube, to be honest. Because YouTube
Yeah.
is like one to many. Like there's no Twitter is an actual community, especially money Twitter. Like you're always in replies, you're in DMs, you're in group chats, you're quote tweeting each other. Like I would say Twitter is the best for connections. It's not the best for reach though, because the biggest Twitter accounts are still relatively small. So I would say YouTube's probably harder. I do you have a Twitter account? Are you tweeting?
Yeah, I have a Twitter account. Sometimes I got some pretty fire tweets. I can pull them up for you. Pretty good, bro.
Yeah, I would focus on Twitter then instead of YouTube. I mean, you can keep making YouTube videos, just don't expect to like get anything. But YouTube's a long game. It takes a while.
Yeah, hold on, let me find a good. Oh, this is a good one. Can you read this out loud for me, Luca?
I'm like a person in prison, fully locked in.
Very
Nice,
true.
dude. What I
Preach,
would
brother.
say is for Twitter, I mean, I guess for Twitter strategy,
Uh-huh.
like you can't really like shit post and meme in the beginning. It's very hard. I mean, you can, but it's very hard. What I found is the easiest is long form threads and then flex tweets are the best for getting engagement. And then you can show more of your personality over time. But like to be honest, nobody's gonna like your like random memes because they don't really know anything about you, right? So the thing you have to communicate on Twitter is like, why should anyone give a fuck? So if you have some sort of like expertise, and even if you don't, like there's this guy Bolo on Twitter. He's just starting out. He got kicked again, but I'll just keep talking. This guy Bolo on Twitter. He's just starting out, and he was like, I made $1,000 this month doing sales, and then he would just show every day like, oh, I closed this many sales. I need to work on this thing, blah blah blah, and it's like he would show that, and people loved the raw journey because it was authentic, and he wasn't trying to say he's like a guru or some shit, right? So I would focus on that, showing either your journey or how you've done something. Like how I grew on Twitter was like how we got 300K, revenue in our first year with TikTok, how we got, 100 million views, how I got viral on this thing, how I hire creators. And it was literally just me breaking down every aspect of my business in threads and then flexing, oh, we did fucking 10K in a day with organic or something, And then once I got to like 10,000 followers, then it was more meme stuff. And now most of the stuff I post is like memes, to be honest. And I did that from like 10 to like 35K. But like, you can't really post memes in the beginning. So you have to establish some authority and then people can follow you for like you. And then you'll get some connections as well. Yeah, I think Twitter is goated, but money Twitter, not like Twitter in general. What exactly is money Twitter? It's basically money Twitter is a group of people on Twitter where we all follow each other and we all see each other, and it's a bunch of agency owners, ecom guys, affiliates, drop shippers, brand owners, people just trying to make money and running businesses. So a lot of internet money people. So that's why it's called money Twitter. And money Twitter has been around for like 7 or 8 years. Like it's been around since 2016. Andrew Tate came out of money Twitter. He was tweeting when he had like no followers to money Twitter, talking about like random shit coins, right? So there's a lot of like big people that have grown kind of out of money Twitter. What's up, Sasuro?
Hello, Luca. How are you?
What's up, gang?
G, I got a question about Kalo data. Like, what is the correct way to use it? Do you use some filters or what do you do?
Yeah, I mean, I just use Kalo data to find one thing that I just do different filters based on like day, week, month. So like what's the top selling for day, week, month, and then different categories. For instance, like I only do supplements, so I would only look at health and supplements. But if you wanted to use a different category, so if the category is important, and then typically day is not important that much. Sometimes day can show you what's popping off right now, but you got to validate with other things. So typically, what's week, month, and then not necessarily best selling. You can look at that, but I like going through like on page 10, what's coming up, what's increasing over time, what have I never seen before? And typically you want to find products that are like haven't been done before. But I'm also using it for product research for my own brand. It'll be different as an affiliate.
Okay, so you don't look at the fears at the top when you look for the 10 page, not the first one.
The fears?
No, not the like the first stops from when you search. No, you don't see that. You look at the number 10 or like the coming products that will get success, right?
I'm just looking at the products that are actually selling, and I'm looking at the sales data. So like what products are actually selling in certain categories, and then either most selling or products that are increasing in sales volume.
Oh, okay. Thanks, my G. Take care.
No worries, brother. Uh, yeah, 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 yeah. Poppy Chulos. Are we good? It's been 2 hours. Can we? Are we done? I need to like get some food. Oh my god. All right. Any last questions? Calm lunch.
Yeah, how you doing, bro? How's your day today?
I'm good. I'm good. I'm vibing, bro.
Yeah, yeah, I have a really a good questions. So what do you look when you're trying to find a product? Like, where do you find it? What app do you use?
Yeah. So what we were just talking about, Kalo data, I use that one a lot. So Kalo data and exploding topics are two good ones. So it depends on what you're looking for. So I'm looking for a brand, but what are you looking for? Like what do you do?
I, I'm looking for a brand too.
You're trying to start a
Yeah,
brand? Okay. So for a
yeah,
brand, I would look for a longer term trend. I'm not looking for something that's just trending in the last month or two. I'm looking for something that I can run for, multiple years. I'm looking for a product that actually solves someone's problem. I'm looking for a product that has a high gross margin, so above 70%. So if I'm selling a product for $50, I want the product to get it for less than 15, right? I'm looking for a product that's pretty cheap to ship, so it's not 10 pounds. It's pretty light. I'm looking for a product that I can source. I can actually get the manufacturer, right? So either from China or from the US. I'm looking for a product that can go viral, so it has to have some viral factor or some interesting thing that I can go off of. And I'm looking for a big TAM, so a big addressable market. So it's either like an all female product, an all male product. It's a big niche, like fitness or health or something, where I can sell it to millions of people because I want to build a big enough brand. Then I'm looking for a product where there's multiple angles and ways of selling it. So I don't want a product where I just make one style of video every single time. I want a product where I can sell it to a bunch of people. So if, for example, the video frame that the guy mentioned before, you could use that for people, talking about their grandchildren. It can be their grandpa, it can be their wife, their spouse, their long-term girlfriend, their dog died. There's a million angles and you can sell it to a lot of people, right? Does that make
All
sense?
right. Yes, yes, it makes sense a lot. Thank you so much for answering my questions. And yeah, thank you. It was a
Thank
pleasure.
you. Pleasure. Should I select products that sell for high prices or low prices? I mean, both work. It's about the margin. I look for products that are 70% margin or more. So high prices doesn't really matter. I wouldn't sell anything for less than $20 though.
Yo, I'm back.
What's up, Oscar?
I don't know what just happened. Some angry mod just timed me out. Back to what we were saying, Luca. I'll rephrase my question this time. It might have sounded disrespectful to some of these mods. What I meant by how did you get so good at yapping was how did you get so good at making long form YouTube content?
Oh, I mean, that was just from like talking. I mean, I've been talking in this Discord call for like over 2 hours, right? So I've been doing Discord calls on my own Discord for like over, I guess at this close to 2 years, right? So like 1 to 2 hours of just talking for
Mm.
every week for 2 years. So that like helps a lot. Plus making TikToks, writing scripts. I also do a lot of public speaking. Like when I was joining my frat, we had to do like presentations and shit, speaking to like rooms of like 50, 100 people, right? So it's just a lot of practice and then understanding your tells. So I say right a lot at the end of my sentences. So I'll say a sentence and I'll be like, oh, doesn't that make sense? Right. So that's one thing. A lot of ums, ahs. I usually don't have a problem with ums or ahs. I'm starting now just because I'm fucking tired because it's over 2 hours. But you'll start to figure out what your issues are and then understanding in inflections in your voice, taking times to pause, taking times to speak faster, slower. I also did sales. So I did close to 1,000 sales calls, and that helps a lot because you're also talking with a person trying to convince them, and then also just making a lot of videos. So I made like an entire course, hours and hours long. So you're just yapping the camera. So it's just a lot of experience in a variety of things, and then also trying to
Gotcha.
improve, and then learning from people that speak well. Like Charlie Morgan, I think speaks really well. He's a better yapper than I could ever be. Like you can do an hour and a half of him just talking with a whiteboard, which is fucking nuts. I like no
Yeah,
notes.
that's insane.
Also
Yeah,
looking at those.
I did sales for a couple months and I just started noticing that, like inflections and things like that. But you said you do scripts, right? Like, do you come up with ideas or do you kind of go with what's trending on YouTube?
So I don't do scripts for YouTube. At most, I'll do bullet points. So the most bullet points I ever did was my video on what it takes to win in business, because that was going over the 27 businesses that I failed. So obviously I couldn't remember every single business, so I had to write them down. But outside of that, I mostly do one idea or like 3 to 5 topics. And I'm not usually doing stuff that's trending on YouTube necessarily. I might see a video from a creator I like, but I don't really follow the trends. I make the trends. No, actually, I only did that one time with like the raw reality, and that kind of became a trend.
Mm.
But outside of that, no, I don't really follow it because it's more just what's authentic to me and what I want to make.
Very true. Preach, brother. You've been in here for 2 hours and you're just waiting for hunger. Are you starving right now, Luca?
Um, I'm not starving. I had Chipotle like 10 hours ago, but
Oh
we'll,
my
we'll
days.
see.
I love
See what it is.
Chipotle, bro. That's all the questions I had. I love Chipotle,
Appreciate you,
Luca.
bro. Appreciate you, bro.
Okay, peace.
All right, appreciate you guys. Thank you so much. This was a great time. 2 hours plus coming in again. If you guys want to learn more, you can check out my YouTube channel. Feel free, my DMs are open. Send me a DM And if you're interested in the Discord, my profile, just click on that. There's a link to join the Discord. Other than that, thank you guys so much for all of this. I don't know if we'll be coming again, Walrus. It'll be up to the mods. But Paul Hahn is a fucking goat. Thank you for coming to Nick's call. And for all future calls, this is a great Discord. Have a great night. Let's make some fucking money, boys. Let's all get rich. Yes, sir.